What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that true crime talk, baby. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the delays, y'all. Sorry about the delays today. My lord, I had it all planned out. At last minute, man, last minute, the little girl called. She was like, "Dad, can you come pick me up? Her dad can't give me a ride." And it sounded like it was an emergency. I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah. Let me reschedule. Let me reschedule my show. And I got you. I'll be there." So I was thinking like something happened with her pops or something. So I get there and I'm like, "Is everything cool?" She's all, "Yeah, he just couldn't give me a ride home." And I'm like, "Why you call me like that? Why you trying to give me a heart attack, yo? What the hell?" My lord. And then what it is though, she I think she kind of did because she knew I was gonna be a little irritated, right? Because it's technically my weekend, but she wanted to go to the movies with her friend for Saturday night. And I was like, "Yeah, you can go. That's fine. You can go. I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? We'll make the time up another place." Like, I get it. I get it. So whenever she makes plans with friends, like everything's supposed to be ironed out. So I was told after the game, she was going to go with her friend. I know, the parents and all that, and she was going to get a ride home. I think I got played, y'all. I think I got played. I think what happened is really, I don't think she had a ride home. And you know how kids be. You know how they be. 12 going on 21, wanting to do something. So I think that's what happened, guys. I think I just got played. I think that's what happened. I'll be honest with y'all. But it's cool. It's cool because while that was happening, I was able to figure out some more information for this live. And like I said, this live is going to be Delphi, right? And we're going to go over Westfall's interview. But we just got some more information coming out of Delphi, right? So I have an article I'm going to read to y'all. It's going to extend this live a little bit. So this might end up being a two-parter. We might not be able to cover the whole interview today, and we might come back for a second part. So, but we're going to play it by ear. Before we get started, though, huge favor, y'all. You smash that like, smash that share. Let them know we're here chilling. If you're new here, smash that subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Let me roll through and see who I got. I don't know if everybody's still here or not because yeah, we were supposed to be live like 2.5 hours ago. So, okay, Miss Ann, good to see you. Julie Delp, Mom, good to see you. Stony Stone, good to see you. Sam, good to see you. Good to see you. Darzilla, good to see you. Sweet Home Alabama, good to see you. Miss Darcy, good to see you. Bees, the chosen one, good to see you. Good to see you. Miss Darcy, good to see you. Let me see the Criminal Med, good to see you. And Miss Luna Moon, good to see you. I think I got everybody. My lord, though, too. I'm gonna just warn you all. I'm gonna have to take a couple little quick restroom breaks because your boy had to get some caffeine in him too, man. I'm tired, dude. That last live wore me out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Bougie Redneck, good to see you. Good to see you, ma'am. Let's see. Vanessa Boo, good to see you. All right, man. April P, good to see you. Right on. Let me see. What's Stony Stone saying? Real fast. Did you hear Leslie Hill died from the Summer Wells case or anyone else in here? No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. But I'm pretty dead set on doing that Summer Wells live with you all because so many people want to do it because this chat you get to come in and give your opinion without getting attacked. So we'll probably cover that. I'm sure we'll cover everything once we do this summer live. Miss Pat Gaines, good to see you. Man, all y'all rolling in here. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Hopefully you guys' teams are doing well. If your team's not doing well, come hang out here. It's a little bit better. No losing over here. I feel you. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I know how it rolls. There she is, Miss Ann. Good to see you, ma'am. Good to see you. All right, guys. So, like I said, though, before we get into Westfall's interview, which I thought was quite telling, we're going to get into this this article I have for you all. And yeah, man, I got some stuff. You guys already know. You guys already tell by the face, right? I got some stuff to say about this. I got some stuff to say in this live for sure. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm getting everybody. Okay, looking. Suzanne Summers passed. Okay. Let's see. Okay. No, like, man. Let's see. Let's see. So Suzanne Summers, right? Like, wasn't that lady from the game show? Or am I tripping? Is that the same name? Or am I tripping? Uh, dude, so scary if that defense team is kicked. Criminal men. If this is true, we're gonna get into our guys, but if that's true, if the defense team's getting kicked, you know what that means, right? Y'all know what that means. If that defense team is getting kicked, you know damn well what that means, right? That means they threw a lot of accusations out there that might have just been false, y'all. The shit they were saying, man, I'm telling you guys, could get you disbarred. Straight up disbarred. So we'll read the article and then we're going to get into it. No doubt, no doubt. Suzanne Summers. Oh, Three's Company. I knew it was something from back in the day. I knew that was the name from back in the day. I knew it. I was just off on, you know what I mean? Makes sense, though. That was, I don't know who I was thinking from the game show. Was it Vanna White? I don't know. It might have been. Who knows? Oh, that's way back, y'all. I'm just impressed I can remember that far back. Yes, definitely rest in peace to the beautiful lady. She was 76, breast cancer. Man, prayers to her family. Thigh Master, that's what it was too. Because I knew it was more than just like, I knew it was like multiple things. That's right. That's right. Darzilla, good to see you. You ain't too late. We ain't got into the topic yet. And if you guys all could help me out, if we get to that 50 mark, y'all, if we get to that 50, smash that button. Get us to them 50 likes before the live's up. That's the new goal, you guys. Yep. Not good for RA at all. You know what I'm saying, right? Yes, man. And I know a lot of y'all probably were irritated with me. They're like, oh, can't you see what's the onus? TPP, why are you being so hard-headed? Why aren't you going with this paganist stuff? Why don't you believe in it, man? Trust me, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Trust. But I got to have some meat to it. There's got to be some rationality, some logic to it for me to like really sink my teeth in and run with it. You know what I mean? And I just wasn't getting that. From what the defense put out, I was like, I'm seeing holes all in this shit like it's a colander. How you want me to believe this? You know? True Seeker, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. And you smash that like. I appreciate you smashing that like button. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Let's before I get into it though, I already said, you know, I already covered all the smash the like, share all that good stuff, right? Any of the thieves hiding in the bushes that haven't hit the subscribe yet, that keep stealing my content, shame on you. Just smash the subscribe button already, right? We're cool people. Just smash the button, all right? All right, real quick though, let me give the shout out to everybody that's donated this month. You know what I mean? Because that's what we're going to start doing at the start of these shows, at the end of these shows. Everybody gets the love that donates. Sweet Misery True Crime, thank you very much, man. You rock. Miss Jeannie Ann, thank you. Miss Dawn, thank you very much. Miss Sassy 7, thank you. Criminal Med, thank you. Criminal Med be donating and be like keeping me up on everything. That's you rock. Thank you. BM Turtle Madness with that 3x donations already. What are you trying to do to everybody? You trying to make people look bad? Yeah. And Miss Darzilla, thank you very much. You guys rock. Those are the people that have donated already this month. Can't do without y'all. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get into this article. Let me serenade you with an article real quick here. Let's change the view up. Bam. Let me slide these bad boys up. And let's get into this article, y'all. Don't fall asleep on me, okay? I know the reading's a little but don't fall asleep on me. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat before I get popping. Okay. I think I've got it. All right, guys. All right. Indiana State Police reportedly investigating evidence leak in Delphi murder case. Okay. An investigation by the Murder Sheet podcast, certain elements of which have been confirmed by Fox 59, indicates an alleged leak of sensitive crime scene evidence by Richard Allen's defense team that could derail the early 2024 trial of the man accused of killing 2 young girls in Delphi nearly 7 years ago. Man, this defense team's wilding. They wilding out because one, to come out with such a crazy allegations is one thing, but then to follow it up with a possible leak, like leaking stuff. Are you serious, bro? You tripping, man? You straight tripping. You trying to lose like your job? You're trying to lose everything. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm seeing laughing, man. I never know what you guys are saying. Thank you, Criminal Med. Ladies Pinkman has faith, so help me. That number by the end of this live, asking for your help making. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Lynn GMB, this is the first time seeing you. Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you smash that subscribe button and you plan on staying. It's a great community. I promise you won't regret it. Let me see. I don't like that they used us YouTubers. Well, they be doing that a lot, Criminal Med. They be doing that a lot lately, right? Lynn GMB, I wouldn't spend too much time on this. The guy can. Right? I'm not sure what guy we're talking about. B changed her name again, definitely. Okay, guys. So let me get into it. This past Thursday, Special Judge Fran Gohl of Allen County issued an order for a hearing on October 19th in her Fort Wayne courtroom to discuss the upcoming hearing on October 31st, 2023, and the other matters which have recently arisen. Those other matters most likely include the revelation that a handful of Delphi's crime scene evidence items have been circulated among social media community that has focused on the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German near the Monon High Bridge on February 13, 2027. So, okay, they're going to throw us in the mix, right? Like, it's our fault and it's like, I went and looked for the crime scene stuff. Like, they retracted it pretty quick because I can't find it. But those diagrams and everything that everybody's running with like runes and whatnot, they came from somewhere, obviously, right? Let's see what else. Let's roll down here before I get started. Let me make sure I'm caught up in chat though, y'all. You guys be spamming out quick here. Let's see. Where are the ladies at? Green Goblin, they here, Green Goblin. Good to see you again, brother. Good to see you. Oh, yes, the person who leaked the info. Okay, that's what you're saying? Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This case just gets more and more interesting. Oh, crap. I didn't even see B's name. Yo. I just caught that. Oh, my Lord, I just caught that. I seen her name change earlier, the chosen one, but I didn't. I just saw that, guys. Now I see why y'all are laughing in chat. Okay, I get it now. Oh, Bees is going for that red meter to top the chart, right? Trying to make. It's sad. So, Lynn, so the person that leaked it unalived themselves. Do you have any? Do you have like a source I could go get that information from so I could pull it up for everybody? Because if that's true, that does make it a little bit more interesting. But I want to vet that before I run with it. You know what I mean? It is sad, but it is critical info, and there were others in on the leak, like Hunter. True. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, let me get into this article so we can get to some more information that I think everybody keeps talking about before we get to it. All right. It was just a year ago that Richard Allen was arrested and charged with those killings. Allen's attorney, Andrew Baldwin of Franklin, and Bradley Rosie of Logansport first earned the ire of Judge Gohl last December when, just weeks after their appointments, the team released a 3-page press release blasting the case against their client. In response, Judge Gohl issued a gag order on all parties, assuring that Allen's guilt or innocence would be debated in a Coral County courtroom and not in the media. Well, I mean, we're going to debate that regardless, right? Like, come on. Like, let's be 100 on it. It don't matter if you put a gag order or not. It don't matter if we got like 0.5% of the information or not. We got to speculate. That's just what the internet does. So you crazy, you can't stop it from happening. If anything, the lack of information is just going to create more crazy speculation and crazier conspiracy theories, right? I mean, I think that's general consensus amongst all of us. Let me see what you guys are saying in chat real quick. It is sad, but it's critical. Okay, yeah, I read that. Okay, I'm caught up. Then this past spring, an inadvertent leak. Spit it out, bro. Inadvertent leak of discovery evidence popped up on social media, and Allen's attorneys took responsibility for the mistake, resulting in an admonition. Yeah, from the court to more carefully guard the state's discovery document. So, defense has been acting a fool this whole thing, guys. Like, really, you got to look at the track record. Defense, this whole damn case, the defense has been making mistakes. You know what I mean? As some would say, intentionally, maybe. September was marked by a flurry of defense filings claiming the state had withheld evidence, misled the original judge in seeking a search warrant for Allen's home, while trotting out a theory that cultists could have committed the murders. And I'm just going to go I'm going to go on the record right now. And I know I have a lot of people here in chat that can 100% vouch for me. Y'all know I was saying that Odinist thing was capped from the beginning. You guys all know I was against that theory from the beginning, but I guess we'll see it play out and really get the information once the trial pops. But if these rumblings that the defense might be getting freaking tossed, that would be a pretty clear indication to me that what they were pushing was a load of BS. But anyways, let's keep reading here. Those filings drew a sharp rebuke from Carroll County prosecutor Nicholas McLean, who decried what he referred to as sensationalistic. What the fuck kind of word is that? And unsubstantiated claims, even as investigators were forced to retrace their steps, conduct follow-up interviews with sources, and comply with massive discovery demands. It's just made prosecution do more work and just muddied the hell out of the waters, and then made a bunch of people. They put people's real names in there and made a bunch of real people like that aren't locked up named Richard Allen have to be looked at, talked about like they were Richard Allen. It's pretty bad. And now it appears that over the last month, social media discussions have centered around what would seem to be specific inside knowledge of the defense team's strategy and evidence, as well as claims that certain crime scene evidence had been acquired through, though not published. Which, come on, guys. I mean, for real. Like, once the defense put that out, think about how crazy these true crime streets went with that information, and look at how many content creators are running with that information as fact every day, covering Delphi literally every day, and just literally running with these things and hitting every which angle from this crazy speculation or crazy theory that defense put out. Let me see what else you guys are saying. I know I'm missing some stuff. Let me see. Justice Jane, good to see you, ma'am. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let me see. YouTubers doesn't want to say his name. He was an ex-coworker of the defense team. Man, that's the only bad part about it is like you be getting some. It's like until we have receipts, it's hard to like. I don't know. It's hard to run with some of this stuff. Let's see, criminal med, but all the smoke and mirrors have caused uncertainty in jurors. Yeah. But let's see this though, right? What jurors at this point? No jurors have really per se had to deal with the smoke and mirrors, right? So the defense team gets kicked out and they can't run with this whole theory. Then the jury is never going to see this theory or a lot of this crap. I really want to know what's going to happen with this next hearing. Tinsy, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh my Lord, bees, you got me on my toes today. Miss Jeannie Yange, good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. And thank you for always dropping those links and all that love. Let me see. Stony Stone Black Walt says, TPP, did you get that cash out, bro? I don't use it, but I tried. Let me check, Stony. Let me check, brother. Yo, dude. Y'all, Stony just donated to to the cause. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, it worked, man. It worked. Let me know if this works. This damn thing works. The damn thing worked, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to have to add you to the list. You go into the list. Oh, Sweet Misery. Good to see you, man. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. Let's see. It's childish of them to not respect his name. It was childish of defense across the board not to respect anybody's name. It's like they threw some crazy accusations out there that could ruin people's lives, cost people's jobs, all kinds of stuff with no like real solid like factual facts, evidence, right? We just had a lot of hearsay from people with crazy stories. Let's see. Criminal Med says, I still never believed these people were prancing in the woods on a beautiful sunny day doing this. Nope. I'm with you, Criminal Med. You know I'm with you on that. Thank you, Bees. Thank you for dropping that. Let's see. Teresa M, good to see you, man. Happy Sunday. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Criminal Med said, the names are out there and it's not Hunter. It's not Hunter who unalived himself. All right. See, we got to keep reading, guys. We got to keep reading because I'm getting some other information thrown in here that's going to sidetrack me. Okay. Let's see. Let's get into it. The Murder Sheet podcasters Kevin Greenlee and Ian Kane, is that how you say it? Reported today and confirmed to Fox 59 that a social media source revealed to them the existence of those evidentiary items on October 5th. I hate that though, man. It's like, it's a source goes to another social media person and then there's claims, but it's like we're not going to see the evidence. We're just going to hear the claims and we're supposed to all this stuff's so crazy. That tip led the podcaster to confirm the identities of persons associated with the leaked information. Yo, man, oh my Lord. I really can't wait to see how this plays out. I want to see if defense really is getting thrown out. It's going to be insane. One of those persons identified as reportedly a former professional associate of Baldwin's. Facebook messages reviewed by Fox 59 contained discussions by two other people, a man from Hamilton County who reportedly received the information from the former Baldwin associate, and a Texas man with whom he shared the information. Oh, my Lord. The ish is getting deep out here, y'all. In those messages, the Indiana participant writes, defense just got girls' phone records, and they are saying that there is stuff good for Rick. In another message from earlier this month, the Facebook author writes he is supposed to go to Franklin during the upcoming weekend and that he just wants a fair fight for the defense while blasting the prosecution. That was followed up by a handful of messages from October 5th as the same participant refers to my guy, and he's going to be with Andy tonight. He was talking about me going down Saturday. There are also messages where the sender asked the recipient to protect me in the release of evidentiary items as the two correspondents discuss how best to cover their tracks while referring presumably to individual involved in the inadvertent leak of defense evidence last spring. Bro, oh my Lord. So just when like defense putting out that paper and that theory of the odiness wasn't crazy enough, the ish just gets thicker and deeper, man. Yo, I don't even have boots to deal with the level of how deep this crap is out here now. Yo, Sweet Misery True Crime, hit that like. Did you all hit that like? Did you hit the share? Come on, y'all. Thank you, Sweet Misery. Darzilla says, Stony Stone, Black Vault News. I saw you asking about Leslie passing away. She did months ago. Not sure exactly when, but we'll try to find out. Okay. I think Murder Sheet did pretty good here and will help us look better. No, they did move with they moved a little bit more professionally than most people would have. That's for sure. Miss Jeannie Ann says, please hit that like button. We need our 50, baby. We need our 50, guys. Let me see where we're at real quick since Miss Jeannie Ann. Oh, dude, we at 28, y'all. We at 28. And I know people are going to come in and out of this live while we're doing it. So if y'all can smash that like for your boy, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Jenny Ange. All right, yep, 25 halfway there. And thank you again, Beast, for dropping that cash. I appreciate that very much. All right, guys, let's keep reading. Wait up, where was I? I think I lost my spot. Okay, here we go. Greenlee and Kane told Fox 59 that the Texas social media Delphi follower contacted them when he became aware of the explosive and sensitive nature of the leaked information and urged them to contact Indiana State Police investigators so as not to run afoul of the court's gag order. He cited for contempt of court or be found in possession of illicitly obtained exclusive evidence. The following conversation with investigators, the podcaster said they then deleted the files from their electronic devices and posted a podcast update today, detailing their involvement in the acquisition of the leaked information and the identification of participants while calling upon the social media community to show restraint and not disseminating the evidence or discuss it in detail. Damn, for some freaking YouTube podcasters and I mean, just social media people in general, they're moving pretty damn professional. They're moving pretty damn professional. I will give them that. Let me see. Thank you, True Seeker. Thank you. All right, guys. ISP reportedly launched its investigation into the leak early last week, which would have preceded Judge Gold's Thursday morning notice of upcoming hearing to consider other matters which have recently arisen. Fox 59 has learned that an individual named as one of the social media followers involved in the leak unexpectedly this past week after investigators began their inquiry has reached out Allen's defense team for comment, which likely will not be forthcoming due to the gag order. Okay. Legal experts consulted by Fox 59 indicate that a leak of this nature, considering earlier orders from the judge, might result in either another warning from the bench or the dismissal of the attorneys and the appointment of new legal team to represent Allen, and therefore almost certainly lead to a delay in January 8th, 2024 trial. I'm gonna be honest with you all. I think they should. I think he should throw the defense out. I think they should push it back. I know it's gonna suck. We all want to see the trial, but I think out of fairness for both sides, with everything that's happened now because of all the BS that the defense has done throughout this whole process, they're the ones that keep screwing up stuff for the most part. I mean, we got the little hiccup where prosecution had information on a thumb drive that wasn't labeled properly, right? That was handed over, where we had some they didn't give us all the information type situation happen, but they kind of had all the information. Outside of that, dude, defense is kind of like throwing wrenches all up in this. So, I know, honestly, I think they should just yank the whole. This is my opinion, just my opinion. I feel like they should yank that whole damn thing and push it back. Push it back. Hey, come on, dude. There's been people that have been locked up for years and years and years before they ever get to trial, right? Dude, we just locked Richard up. Yeah, he's gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup. Your defense team screwed you, buddy. So that's where I'm at with it. You all might, differ on that opinion, but that's where I'm at with it. Let me see what else y'all are saying in chat. Let me catch up. What are we talking about now, Dumbo? We talking about Delphi. We're talking about Delphi. Let me see what else y'all are saying. Oh, damn, y'all. Amber Alert in Georgia. Oh, no, that wasn't Georgia. I covered Alabama. Was it Alabama this morning? I can't remember. That is not good. Not another little one. Hey. Yep, definitely. I know about the gag order. Let's see. Let me see what else y'all are saying. It looks like I'm caught up in chat. Let me. That's the end of the article, guys. But that's some interesting stuff, guys. Some interesting stuff. Man, yeah, I just planned on covering the Westfall interview, but how could we not cover that? We had to cover that. That's huge. There's a lot of different things that this could mean, but in my opinion, I think we're about to see a judge toss a ass backwards defense team out. That's what I think's about to happen. But that's just my opinion. Y'all can have your opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this poll though. Don't feel pressured to answer the poll right now. You could let it go till we get close to the end of the live stream. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop this poll for y'all. Drop that bad boy. Because like I said, I'm here to see where you guys are laying. You know what I mean? As far as your opinions on everything. Let's see. All right. I think I got everything in chat, guys. I think. But man, yeah. You know what? Check it out too. Let me do this. Let me do this as well. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. If anybody wants to come up and give their opinions while we're covering the Westfall interview, you want to come up and give your opinions on Delphi in general, what you think is going down. The stage is open for anybody that wants to do that. So I'm gonna drop this link. If one of the mods want to copy that link for later on, if anybody requests it, we can drop it again. But yeah, so as we're going through this, if you guys want anybody wants to jump up and give their opinion on Delphi, I'm not going to debate. I'm not debating with you. I just want you guys to have a free opportunity to get up and give your piece on it. So, and you don't have to show yourself. You can, put your little what the hell we call it? Put your picture up. You know what I mean? You can tell I'm tired. I'm grasping for words. It's horrible. Let me see what else y'all are saying in chat. All right, cool. Oh, Pat Gaines says, I took a nap and woke up after your live. Oh, I tried. I feel like I need a damn nap right now. I'm tired. Okay, here's the Amber Alert, y'all, for Georgia, Columbus, Georgia, 2011 blue gray Honda. If you have any more description on that, Tinsy, go ahead and drop it in chat for everybody. But let me cue this up, guys. So this is by Sleuth Intuition. This interview, he did an amazing job on this interview. He's already let other people cover it, use this content, but definitely go check him out. He did an awesome job on this. Go give him a like. If one of my mods is in chat, can drop Sleuth Intuition's. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Let me pull it up real quick, guys. I want to give him credit. You know what I mean? Let me pull this up. Pause that. Let me go to his channel. Yeah. Let me see. Let me grab the link. Sorry, guys. Let me grab his link. I want to drop that link before we get started. Let's see. Where is the link at, bro? My bad, guys. Sorry. I'm being a rookie right now. I know. I usually have it together, but I'm tired. It is what it is. I'm going to put the link up for the actual interview itself. So that way I properly got it shared. Copy. All right. Criminal Med already got it. Thank you, Criminal Med. You rock. I know. I was lagging. My bad, guys. Okay. Let me catch back up in chat, and we'll get into this interview. So it was a CRV SUV, Tinsy. Thank you for dropping that info. I appreciate that for keeping us up to date. Package says, there was a policeman yelling right outside my window last night, a DWI thing, and I had trouble going back to sleep. That's wild. You don't think the mods can drop my StreamYard? Okay. Well, hopefully everybody saw me drop it. I'll drop it again in a minute. Let me get back through chat, and then I'll drop it. Watch the whole thing. Okay, guys. Okay, let me drop that one more time, just in case somebody wants to actually get up here and not be scared. I don't bite, y'all. I promise I don't bite. All right, here's the link one more time, guys. I thought mods could drop that StreamYard link. I thought you guys could. I mean, I might be wrong. Okay, there it is one more time, guys. So like I said, at any point during all this, if you guys want to jump up and give your opinions on Delphi, you're not debating with me. I'm not going to debate with you. I'm going to literally give you an open platform where you can give your opinions. So that's what we like to do here. Steph V, good to see you. Thank you for being here, man. Okay, guys, I didn't see that article before now. Oh, the article I just read, Lynn GMB? Yeah, no, I hadn't seen that article before today, to be honest with you. I didn't see it yesterday. I was really busy yesterday, and then I got ready for this morning's shows really late last night. So I literally just saw that article as well. It wasn't even part of the show until like, I don't know, half hour before we got on the show. But all right, guys, go ahead and give me some ones in chat once we get this rolling. Let me make sure y'all can hear it.
Off the phone with a Mr. Patrick Westfall.
Give me some ones if you guys could hear that a little bit. I want to make sure y'all are hearing it. All right, sweet. All right, cool. Thank you, Bees. Thank you. I'm seeing the ones. And Dumpling, thank you for copying that. How does Dumpling can do it, but I don't know. Maybe it depends if you're on your phone or a device or something, whether you can copy it or not. I'm not sure. But all right, guys, let's get rolling.
And we will be listening to that interview. And I believe he is in the chat if you would like to ask him a question. He doesn't care if it's a tough question or not.
And once again, this is Sleuth Intuition, guys. Sleuth Intuition, full credit to him. He did an amazing, awesome job on this interview. I appreciate it. It was eye-opening. It was really eye-opening.
And that is him here. Says, no need for people to pander to me or my feelings, big guy. I have thick skin. Excuse me. If they want to know something or their feelings get ouchy, they can ask for clarity or just live with the feelings. Gotcha. There he is. Welcome in. Hope you like the picture I chose. The other one was the mugshot. I figured you like this one better. Plus, I kind of like that hat. Speculation. Welcome. Support. Welcome. Tom. Yeah, I actually asked him that question, and that question.
Guys, let me skip further.
How we wanted the call.
All the parents' house today. All about it, sure, man.
Right. Once we dove right into the conversation, so I want to thank Patrick for reaching out to me. Like I said, this is the first time I met him. I'm not here to endorse him.
That should be good. This should be cute.
I'm just basically giving him the opportunity. If he's going to be put on trial on social media, well, let's hear what he's got to say.
Yo, I appreciate Sleuth Intuition for doing this, because I think me and Sleuth Intuition are kind of on the same page as far as how we think on this. But that was one of the things that was bothering me too, is like defense threw out all these names based off of hearsay. No real. I know people are gonna argue, oh, there was like lie detectors and this and that was said by this person that knows this person, but it was all hearsay, right? And people are literally crucifying the individuals who were named in that defense theory, and nobody was getting to defend themselves. So the fact that Sleuth did this and got a good interview with Patrick Westfall and gave him like at least a platform to give his side of things, I thought was pretty cool. Because you guys know me, I want to know everything from both sides. Even if I have a strong opinion one way, I want to see it from both sides. Let me see. You have to click on the StreamYard link, and when it loads, copy the link or share the link. Oh yeah, I did. I know how to do that part, Dumpling. They didn't know how to like copy it once I put it down, once I posted it. Let me see. I know, isn't that crazy? Let's see. Let me see. He was in chat too, which has a lot more info Patrick gave. I know. And then Patrick's going to come up and do another interview with him fairly shortly as well, guys. And once he does that, we'll cover that as well. Let's get going.
Through a social media platform. What's up, Melinda? All right, here we go. Let's
Yo, Melinda's over there. Melinda was over there. Melinda's one of our people. She's one of our subscribers, one of our community.
get started.
I don't know. I might have to wait till in the morning. But the beginning of all this shit went in September, the beginning of August, I was contacted. Asked if I would be more than happy to come in and talk with some state police and all the.
Let me make sure we're maxed out here. I know the audio could probably be better, but
investigators, and I was fucking all about it. Sure, man. Waited to talk to him for a couple, 3 hours, and then I turned around and went in the next week and went in and sat under a 4.5-hour polygraph, man. Like this son of a bitch was asking me all these wild ass questions that I couldn't understand the purpose behind it. It's like, man, you guys are asking some pretty off the wall questions from the first time that I spoke with the state police and the FBI back when all this stuff first happened. Is I got kids in the same classroom. My daughter was in the same grade as these girls. I have 4 kids, and I had them all by myself back then in Delphi.
Okay.
So naturally, they go around to all the parents' houses that had kids in the same school, kids in the same grade. Dozens and dozens of people they wouldn't spoke to specifically on that back alone, just the school stuff. This time, they're going off the wall with shit. And I said, fine, I'll go in. You want DNA? Have some more. My DNA's been in a database since I went to my first tour in Iraq in 2006. So I don't give a shit. It's already been in there.
yo, we got a taker, guys. We have a taker. Let me change it up. Get this individual up here. Alrighty, sir, you're up with us.
What's going on, my man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Nothing, man. What's going on? Hello, everybody.
Yo, welcome, Mr. Stony Stone, to the party.
Appreciate you having me.
No problem, brother. Thanks for coming up. So you want to give your opinions on this, or you want to react to this interview with me? What do you want to do?
The Delphi thing is so crazy to me. I mean, I've really been paying attention to it for some years, and it's just so crazy to me. And I think it's just so much bigger than everybody's looking at it. Just my opinion. I think there's more people involved. And I talked to a guy. I'm just going to say this real quick. I talked to a guy a few years back. I think I got it recorded, a couple of the phone calls that I had with him, that he swore his father was involved in this. It's nuts. It's just so huge. And he's from there. So, and nobody really knows about it, and I didn't put it out, and the guy got his channel whacked because he was kind of whacked, just one of them deals. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, let's check it out. I just
All right. Yeah. No, and that's my thing too, is like, I think Richard Allen did it, but I'm not saying other people aren't involved as far as,
But
I feel like
I think more cycles out there that were connected to this child thing, and it was,
no, and that's where I feel like the link is, right? Like I don't believe in all the pagan stuff. I feel like he was connected to some CP stuff, and there was more people involved in getting those girls out there to him, per se. That's where I'm at, though. That's just
all belong to that crap. To be honest,
yeah,
it's all have like their own little. In fact, I know they do. They got this goofy little website thing where they lure in these. I gotta watch what I'm saying, but they lure people in.
Yeah,
they do kind of bad things to them, and nobody does nothing about the websites. It's like until something happens, it's just teeter-tottering out there. I don't know. I just can't understand it. Whatever.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing too, is like there's a lot of people like Keegan's involved, and I feel like he's probably involved in there somewhere. But a lot of people, he's not a smart guy. But I feel like a lot of these people might have been involved together, but might not necessarily know each other's true identity because of the way those people do things with that. You know what I mean? So
look, they're all kitty diddlers, man. They're all kitty diddlers.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know each other. If you're diddling a kid, shame on you. And that's the problem that this is. And I just think it's so much bigger. I just think I'm just gonna watch what I'm saying because I mean it's so much bigger than that. I believe, my opinion.
No, I'm right there with you. I think everybody thinks it's bigger with the conspiracy though thing, but I'm more like where you're at, where I feel like it's
conspiracy. These guys are just straight kitty diddlers. I mean, I'm not gonna say what I think when I'm thinking, but these people are sick. These people have literally got problems. And I mean, most of them live a normal life with children. How's that even possible?
Bro, I know. I preach about it all the time. I'll be preaching about it all the time. But let's jump into this. Go ahead and you react wherever you want to react to it. Let me check chat real quick, make sure I'm caught up. My boy Rooster, good to see you, Rooster. Good to see you, brother. Glad you got the new phone popping, bro. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it.
So,
Thank you for your service, by the way.
I just couldn't understand. Yeah, man, it was fun until I get my ass knocked out. Forced me to medical retirement. Shit, I just got done submitting paperwork, took all the physical, all the testing and everything. I was getting accepted to warrant officer flight school. I was actually going to get a flight Black Ops and shit. And I fucking, next thing you know, I'm getting stretched and stretched, and I get my ass shit back to Fort Knox Hospital where I spent like 2.5, 3 months. And it sucked, man. It broke my heart, man. It took my uniform. That's the one thing I love most about myself, you know, is I don't agree with what we're doing over there. Don't get me wrong at all, man. After you get over there and they pull the bell back and you see the kind of bullshit they're using our military for, kind of unsettling in the stomach. But
and let me prepare some of the subscribers for this. Dude, Patrick Westfall's about to talk about some stuff. I guarantee a lot of you guys are going to agree with him with. When I started listening to this whole interview, I was like, damn, dude. If this dude, like, I kind of agree with some of the stuff he's saying. Like, he's talking about things that are outside of this Delphi stuff, but I don't know. He seemed like somebody I'd probably have a conversation with.
You know, I don't get to choose what we do, where we go. That's a bunch of dirty-ass politicians and shit like that.
Well, if you want to use this opportunity now, I can go over some of the things during this phone call if you want to clear up just a handful of things. On the memorandum, they say you're cutting ruins to go participate in a sacrificial ritual. And then they have an image of you from Brad's, and then you're like just cutting. Wouldn't you be doing that anyway if you're practicing Norse paganism? Isn't that something you would do?
Yeah, and I want to start off one thing, if I can, real quick. There isn't a son of a bitch out there that fucks with Asatru, that practices Asatru, which, you know, true to the Syrian gods. There's 3 different levels of pantheon.
Dude, I love the fact that in here, Patrick Westfall breaks down what he believes in and how this, dude, so many people have this, the whole pagan stuff, the Odin stuff, everything, so confused. And the way he breaks it down, it's perfect.
I guess.
That is weird, though.
There's the Syrian gods. The middle bracket is the Venerian gods. And then your lower bracket at the bottom is the Roker gods. So Asatru just means true to the Assyrian gods. And you have another branch of this that's called Varnatru, which is people who are true to the Venerian gods. And then your Rokers, and those are your darkies. Those, I don't mess with Roker Trus because I don't want to say it's the darker side, man, but Loki's a kin killer. He's a family destroyer. He's a trickster. I don't like people who hail Loki. I don't like people who, you know, mess with the Roker Trus and Hela and Loki. And, you know, it's not evil in a sense, but I just don't prefer those people. But people who mess with Asatru, you know, when you get your first hammer, where, like, you know, a Christian wears a cross, a Jew wears a star, you know, you normally would make it yourself. Your first set of runes, they encourage you to make yourself. We were having a kindred meeting, a family group that comes together that, you know, you've all sat and vetted each other, you sat around and hung out with each other, and you know you get along, you got the same kind of personality. Frit. You know, the bond, you know, common ground, we call it Frit. When you get a good kindred going, you know, you hang out once a month, once every couple of weeks, you eat, you do your ceremonies, your symbols, and your blows.
Is that the video that Brad Holder had? Well, they're saying that one of their exhibits is a ceremony that you and Brad were taking part in. Looks like a bunch of people got together from Facebook and we're doing we're getting together and we're practicing.
Yeah, that was our kindred coming to meet at my house. The kindred was my kindred. It's called Gungrader's Tribe. Gungrader is the name of Odin's spear. Me and Brad were military. We were in Afghanistan together on my second tour, and they got and linked back up.
Well, that's another thing I talked about too, is like how prevalent different beliefs in like Valhalla and Odin and Thor they're super prevalent in the military. It's like it's something these guys get in to prepare themselves for, literally for battle, for death. It's huge. So it doesn't surprise me that he's into it with that military background like that. And the fact that him and Brad Holder were both in the military together, like, what? Crazy.
But
after I got out of the hospital years later, we bumped into each other.
Go ahead.
I said, don't you think that they're trying to push this in the wrong direction? They're trying to make all these pagans and all this stuff connect to this to make, look, it's almost like smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, no, that's what it looks like to me. Like, because
it's like, look over here because you don't want to see what we're doing over here. Look at the left hand because you can't handle what's in the right hand.
Yep.
You get it? I'm just not into it. And believe me, I know enough about it that, like I said, Knights of Pythias. I probably shouldn't even say that out loud, but there it is. I understand it, like through and through and through. You get what I'm saying? I know it.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I feel like
And
this case, right?
99% of them men, I'm not to cut you off, but them men that belong to this, them are all men's groups. Them are not, no females at all are involved in them in no way, shape, or form. And if anybody tells you any different, they're wrong. But I'm going to tell you like this: them men will kill you over a baby.
Yeah, that's another thing that didn't make sense about all this. Was like a little girls. Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't check out. It math on it.
Look,
Like
a lot of people don't know this. I'll say it. I don't give a shit. 21 and a half years of my life, I worked for Illinois State, Cook County. The government lockdown and foreclosures. And on the other side of the fence, 27 and a half years, I was the vice president of a MC club, motorcycle club. And most people say motorcycle club, but let me explain what that means in real life, in real terms. And I'm just saying this, just get it out there because people know. I mean, I'm not hiding shit. I'm a real man first. That is a men's club. It doesn't stand for motorcycle club. You see that MC on the back? It does not stand for motorcycle club. It stands for man's club. The same thing with these other clubs, like they're trying to portray. These clubs are men's clubs. And I'm going to tell you, one of the worst things you can do is touch a baby around a man.
Bro, that's you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Look, I got friends that are in the MCs, and dude, you're not joking, dude. They don't play like that. And
I will take the thing you love the most from you if you touch a child around me, or you even let me find out that you have done something bad to a baby. I'm gonna tell you what, I don't give a shit. You're gonna have to answer to me, and I'm not your God, but I'm gonna tell you what. Hopefully you understand. It gets worse once you get beyond me. So I'm
Truth.
It's so crazy, and people need to know that. So a lot of this, bro, is bullshit. Just want you to know that it's bullshit. I'm the man to say it. I don't give a shit. You guys are thinking, and I'll say it, and I'll say it right to their face. What are they gonna do? Kill me?
No, and that
good time. So
you ain't lying. And then some of these organizations that believe in these certain, Norse pagan, religions and stuff, they operate just like the MCs do. They're very particular on who comes in, and the whole nine. They vet you.
Just walking in one of these, bro.
No, you're not, man. So that's what
in one of these. You're gonna sit in this little room outside while your buddy's in there talking, and then when
these people background, background checks, family checks, like the whole nine. So like that was one of the things that was like really sticking point for me. I was like, man, like this sounds really crazy. Like these people don't usually operate like this. And I understand that there's, people on the inside that believe on certain, perverted versions of it. But like the people that practice on the outside are usually pretty damn strict on how they do it.
Let me just say this. I'm going to say this. I shouldn't even say this, but I'm going to say this and probably get my ass chewed if anybody finds out. And I don't really care because they're all my buddies. They're like brothers. Look, so there was, he's dead now, a guy, he's dead now. Either way, went into a clubhouse and I asked him, I said, look, what the hell are you doing in here? And they're like, man, I can't be in here. I said, dude, you don't need to be in here. I said, you know what you did, and you don't need to be in here. And he got escorted, let's just say, back to his car by one of the largest clubs in the world. Let's just say that. Escorted. His head got thrown straight through his door, right inside his car.
Yep.
Or playing with a 16-year-old girl.
They don't play, man. They don't play.
They don't. Ignorance, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get back into this since we got a lot to cover here. We got a lot to cover.
Go.
For social media, and then he started talking about how he went to practice officer true since he was seeing me do it on my deployment.
Okay.
We just got done with all of our stuff, eating ceremony. We went out and played at the park with all the kids and everything. Me and my lady had 7 kids at the house, and he had a couple boys. It was time for kids' activities. And the kids had went out and collected their own branch. And then I was slicing it into discs for them, and then they were carving their own runes on those wooden discs. They made their own leather bags and popped holes in them and sewed them up, made their own little bag to keep their rooms in and everything. It was just a kid's activity.
And they also showed an image.
That was in that picture.
Well, they also talk about, they lied about this. They said, at the
See you later, Criminal Med. Thank you for being here, man.
crime scene of Abby and Libby, they're about 4 feet off the ground. Somebody rubbed in something that looked like a rune in the shape of an F. But here in this image that I'm looking at, I took a screenshot of that video, and you're a pretty tall guy, and you're reaching up also. So you're way above 4 feet. And they're trying to say that's exactly what you were doing is very similar to the crime scene. What is it that you're doing on that tree?
I watched all your videos. I need to watch your video on that, me at the tree.
Yeah.
The Pagan Pride Festival in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's what that place was. Same day, every year, same location. Shola or Shiloh or whatever park in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We went there. There was a big ensemble where everyone stands around in a circle and do like pass a horn and beat around and you do certain shit. You know, that's all it is. At the end of the ceremony, I was leaving an offering for what you would call land whites and creatures of the area and, you know, the trees and all that shit. I have a coin or a crystal or something I had in my pocket, and I was trying to wedge that bastard into the tree bark.
Gotcha.
And I'm moving, as you can see in the video, I'm trying to move my hand around a little bit, trying to find a good gap to wedge this big crystal or coin. As a matter of fact, I was planning on possibly on my next couple of days off, going to this park and seeing if I can't walk up and see if that damn thing is still up there. I was trying to get it up super high so just some everyday Joe Patrick bike wasn't going to come by and be like, oh shit, I see something stuck in the tree at eye level. I'm going to go ahead and take that and stick it in my pocket.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Man, that's all that was. And there ain't no way. Like when I heard about this whole blood rune on a tree, it's like, you know, it was the same like, you know, Dr. Westfall is touching this tree. And it was like 3 or 4 days before I actually, you know, saw your video on this and how you described the height of this blood mark, blood rune, whatever it was on the tree. And you're like, oh, well, it was like 4.5, 5 feet tall somewhere there. And I'm like, there ain't no fucking way. I'm thinking in my head this whole time, there ain't no way somebody reached up.
Well, that's that Laffy Taffy.
Like,
you know,
8.5, 9 foot.
they see this image, the same one I'm looking at, and they're stretching the truth to make it kind of fit their narrative.
Dude, I agree with Sleuth on that, man. When I saw that image that was supposed to be this blood rune on the tree, I was like, dude, what the hell, bro? That is like,
See, this is too deep for me. This is way too deep. Not to cut you off, but this is too deep. This is so hard to swallow. It ain't funny.
Yeah, it's massive stretch, dude. Massive stretch for me. And then like knowing like the research I've done prior to any Delphi stuff, right? I got into that whole Vikings and Norse stuff a while back, and it's just none of that. Even like sacrifices, right? For Norse, any of the Norse religions, the sacrifices they volunteered. Human sacrifices volunteered for that. Yeah, it wasn't you taken by force. It was volunteer sacrifices.
Exactly.
So it just too little.
Does it happen? Yes, but is it connected to this? In my opinion, absolutely not. This is just another way to keep traffic running to your channel. In my opinion, I'm sorry. It's the way I think about it. I'm sorry.
I'm with you, man. I'm 100% with you on that. Like, it just none of it checks out, dude.
It is all garbage, dude. This is look. They want to confuse the mind. As long as your mind is confused, you're not thinking right, and then you are the bad person when you come up with a conclusion to their bullshit.
Hey, bro, like I feel like I've been the bad guy since the whole defense theory came out on Odinus. I've been like, since the jump, I'm like, this ain't mathing, bro. This ain't checking.
You're not. You're not. You're trying to get the puzzle put together. I mean,
yeah, for real.
This is not. Look, I chased a bad guy for 21 and a half years. Bad people that would do bad things. No, I mean, not like this. We do this, you know, as like for on vacation, we'd bounty hunt in Tennessee and shit. But look, I'm telling you, there's some real bad people, and you don't know what they're into till you take everything they own. And once you see what they're into, some of these people just blow your mind. I'm going to tell you, and it's not that they're connected to some cult or some. They just want you to believe that crap. I'm just here to tell you, dude. Good luck with this one. That's This guy's nuts. These guys are out of their rabbit ass mind.
Here, I'll give you my take on this, right? What I think it is I think Richard Allen was connected to that CP ring. Yep. He used that CP ring to get them girls out there. Yep. But I think Richard Allen himself, besides being a pedo and a weirdo, I think he's just a sexual sadist. Yep. And he did this. And then think about where he worked, right? Say CVS. Dude, he worked like in the smallest town's #1 spot to shop, right? So
that's right.
Over time, you're gonna learn about the community, who's into what, especially if you have any way of seeing photos and stuff.
Not to cut you off, but you have all their information.
Exactly.
Even the children, their data, got everything at your fingertips right there. Everything you do, you could see exactly who they are, where they're at, everything about them. And if they come in to visit in a small place, of course you're going to know who they are. You got access to them. And how easy would it be? It would be super, super easy. Super easy. I'm just saying.
And not just that, it's like you would know who's into some weird shit to blame it on. So it's
all you got to do is get on the right website or get on an underground website or, dark web website, and you figure that out who's in your neighborhood.
Boom, right there. Quit.
You get it? I mean, look, we deal with this shit. I've been dealing with this shit since 2008. I'm just here to tell you, this shit is crazy. But my opinion, to connect something like any of these outfits or organizations to it, it's just another ploy to keep the shit going versus trying to figure it out. It's just, let's keep it going and add some new stuff. Screw that.
Yep.
I don't believe it at all. Not saying that it can't happen, but I'm going to tell you, real men that belong to these things, real men will murder. I hate to even say that, unalive you. You know what I'm saying? They will unalive your ass. And I'm just here to tell you.
Most definitely. No, I think we're pretty much on the same page with this. Pretty much.
But you know what? It's good for people to hear both sides of the story, and what people are trying to put out there so you can make your own determination. But hopefully you get back to reality.
Yep.
Richard Allen is involved in this, in my opinion. He is.
Yep.
And the other goofy dude that got locked up too. What's his name?
Keegan
Klein.
Yeah.
He is involved, and so is this. I think this other older cat and his brother. Which, dude, when you call me, I don't know. I have to hunt it down, but I have them phone calls, and this dude, hey, he's a nutbag, but I'm telling you, he's got some good points. I think his dad's dead now, but I'm gonna tell you what, this dude, he put his dad right there and showed pictures. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, I mean, to reach out there and say that this is some organization like, that's too far of a reach for me.
Yep, I'm with you. But let's keep rolling on this.
Yeah, sorry about that. Go.
No worries, man. I do the same thing.
But they also said that I think her name was Amber. Is it Amber Holder?
Yeah, I know Brad was married. I know he was married at the end of our deployment. I'm not sure if Amber was the wife.
I don't. Well, she's mentioned in the.
It was a new girl he started dating shortly after I told him to pack up and roll the hell out.
Yeah, apparently she took a lie detector test, and he told her that you were responsible for the murders. That's what they put in the memorandum.
Yeah, I didn't know she taking a lie detector test. I know she did make that statement. Something about she was asking about me, trying to find out information, and the guys of one of her girlfriends supposedly had a date with me or some shit.
Yeah, something weird. Like they were recording the call or something.
I've been trying to figure out if Amber is the one that Brad had his sons with, or if this was the new girl that he met through somebody else.
No, it's the new girl.
The new girl.
Yeah, the wife isn't mentioned at all.
But I can't comment or speculate about Amber. I was under the assumption it was the first woman he was married to then, because I'm not trying to say this the wrong way or stroke my own ego, but that woman was going around and she was fucking everybody that man knew behind his back. Even people that we were in Afghanistan with, just absolutely emasculated that dude.
That's awful.
He couldn't turn his back without her knowing and crashing somebody he knew. And he brought her to my house one time, and that broad was just staring at me like a goddamn double cheeseburger, bud. And I was just like, Brad, you don't need to bring her back over here. Dude. I got old ladies here, families here. And I was thinking in my head, the reason she was asking about me and Brad got all shit show sideways was he was trying to keep her from coming to my house and cheat on him with another one of his buddies. So he was giving her the whole, he's got powerful friends.
Yeah.
Stay away, ooh.
Well, she said something about a ritual.
Grind your bones and make them bread.
She said you guys, right around the time of the murders, there was a ritual that went wrong, and Brad said, I can't hang around with him. He's a dangerous guy. And it was right after a ritual that had.
So listen to this, guys. Listen close to this one, because this was in the documents, right? This is one of those things that people want to keep jumping to, of saying it was them when they unalived the girls. That was the fight and this and that. But just listen close, guys.
Hey, can I say one thing?
It just doesn't seem even true.
Yeah.
Real quick before we play this. If you guys think that I'm wrong, please tell me, because I want to know everybody's opinion. If you think that, well, I'm just going to use me. I don't know. You're probably on my team, whatever. But I mean, if you guys actually think I'm wrong about this, please tell me, because I want to know what your opinion is about what I'm saying.
See, you're like me, Stone. You want everybody's opinion, though, every angle.
Look, I can show you guys the stuff that I'm talking about to a certain point. Some things I can't show you. That's just law. But I mean, I can show you some of the things, and I'm just saying. So if you think I am, please let me know. Say, hey, Stone, you're batshit crazy. Please do it. I want you to, please.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, chat. Chat knows. Y'all know. You guys know. Even if I'm like, your opinion varies with my opinion, everybody knows that they can put it down there. So yeah, if you guys don't agree with what we saying up here, then you guys definitely let us know in chat. Like, we want to know. We want to know, definitely.
Because I need to look. I need to know it in my mind so I can clarify my mind where I stand. You know, I'm just curious.
Yep. No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, because that's a healthy way to be, though.
It is.
It's like when you get stuck on that I'm right, and you can't take in other opinions and other views. That's not growth. That's
I don't.
growth.
I don't. I like other opinions. I like people to tell me, hey, man, I think you're off on this. I think you're off, and this is why. You know, and either I have an answer for it, I'll find an answer for it, or you know what? Hey, you could be right. You get what I'm saying? And if you're right, congratulations. I'm proud of you, and keep up the good work. And let's move to the next part. Congratulations. You're right.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? This is who I am.
Yeah, no, and that's the type of community I'm trying to build here. Is I want people that can come in and feel comfortable giving their opinions,
absolutely,
taking other people's opinions in, and you know what I mean? Like, actually taking stuff instead of just coming into an echo chamber and everybody's just repeating the same thing. Like, I can almost tell, Stoney, I'm not joking. I can go into other people's chat rooms and I can sit back and watch people's opinions, and I can almost on point, almost accurate, 100% accurately tell you what content creators they listen to by what they're saying in other people's chats. Straight up. It's crazy. And I don't want that here, dude. I want everybody that shows up here to be critical thinkers. Don't go off what I'm saying. Like, think about that. Let's like really break it down and ferret out the details and the real stuff, the meat. You know what I mean? Like, let's get into it. Misty Johnson, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Lynn's got a point. Am I reading that the right way? Yeah.
What's that? Which one?
Lynn GMB said, Lenny,
okay.
They would have been arrested years ago. That isn't always true either.
It comes down to like what they can actually pin to somebody, right? Yeah.
It's what they can. It's not. It's It's what they can prove. That's what they're supposed to be doing. It's what can we prove? So I don't know. Maybe.
Yep. No, and that's another thing too, is like we sit up here and we speculate, but I mean, come on, reality is like at best we're speculating on 10% of the known, right? Like the rest we don't know till trial, and then even at trial, we might not even hear everything. Not everything gets into the trial. So
hey, look, TRPP, chosen one. You are exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what what you just said. Thinking makes my brain hurt. That's exactly what all of this is. They want your brain to hurt so you'll be tired of it and they can move right on doing this crazy shit they've been doing for so many years. That's what they do. They keep your mind clustered.
Yep, 100%.
They keep your mind and your brain hurting. They're doing this shit to your kids, and that's a fact, Jack.
Bro, you're preaching truth right there. Oh my Lord.
Fact. I'm gonna tell you. Let me just say this. I don't know how many people know this. Probably a lot of you. Susan Spilsby is a POS, and she runs missing and exploited children in the United States. She sure does. She was the one that tried to break them kids out of Haiti and got caught over there in Haiti. Did you guys forget about that one? And the Clintons went over there and got her ass out of it, brought her back here, and put her in charge of missing and exploited children.
Oh my Lord, bro.
Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. Here we go. How many notifications for missing children do you guys get? Not that many, right? Right? 800,000 children disappear like a fart in the wind every single year in the United States alone. And the only question I've been asking since 2008, where are their bodies? Well, guess what? About 2010, I know where their bodies are. And they know I know where their bodies are. And I will tell you one day, and I'll tell you one day exactly where their bodies is. Then I'll prove it to you. How about that, TPP?
Hey, I'm ready for that. I'm
I'm
ready for that. I'm ready for that members only live right there. That'd be a members only live.
Yeah, well, look, dude, I'm gonna tell you, they take me down. I've had over 1 million subscribers 4 times, so they hate my guts because I say it and I prove it.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'll
dude.
tell you, there's one thing I can tell you: 800,000 children don't just disappear like a fart in the wind without an organization connected to it. But it ain't this kind of organization, the kind that they're trying to push right here. It's not, and I'm not saying this could be, but I'm telling you. The organization that I would tell you, I'll show you, and you do the research. Oh my God, my Telegram. I listen to this. I started my Telegram. I had 30 people. I brought this stuff back out. It went to almost 10,000 in 48 hours over where the bodies are buried. And then they researched, and there's videos of it, but they can't be on this platform. So
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm pretty shortly here. I'm going to be setting up my. I already have the Rumble channel, but I'm going to be doing some stuff on Rumble so
that's
we
where
can get
you need
into.
me. That's where
Yeah.
you need me. That's
No,
where you
definitely.
need me to be, not out here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll have you come over there definitely, and we'll get into some more risque conversation over there.
Need to go. We need to, do a video thing first, and let me show you what I got, because some things I can't only show you. You just can't use it or have it, but I will show you just to make my point. You can
No,
tell.
I got you.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's really.
I believe you. I believe you.
Go ahead. Let's go. I'm
But-
sorry.
All right. We'll get back into it, guys. We'll get back into it. Here we go.
No, when I told Brad to beat Brits, it was in my living room. Like, we didn't go deep out into the woods to do our ensembles and our blokes. We did this shit in my backyard. Right there is Delphi, right by Canal.
Yo, real quick. Y'all, chat got quiet. Dude, were you guys enjoying what we're talking about? Because y'all got quiet. Usually you guys got a lot to say, and chat just got kind of quiet. So I'm not sure if we were boring you all or if you guys are into this stuff. But
No, he did not, Julie. Absolutely. That's the first.
She's messing with. That's my mom. She's messing with you. She's messing with you. Don't be trolling Stony Stone.
He did not. I know who it is. I'm just saying, he did not.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got some shit to get through.
Park. Just a couple blocks away from the courthouse, the downtown, if you want to call it downtown Delphi, like 2 miles wide by 2 miles deep. It's a really deep little Amish town, basically. We did the shit in my backyard. We weren't going out packing, 7 to 10 kids and a handful of adults out in some deep, remote wilderness scene with creeks and all this shit. It was happening in my.
Oh, Miss Dumpling. So no, I think what Stoney was saying was interesting. Guys, I promise, me and Stoney, I'll get on it.
We're gonna do a show together, man. We're just gonna set it up, but I gotta watch it, and you guys are gonna have to follow him at Rumble. And it depends on how many likes we're starting to get over here for this man. Can we get him up there, man? What are we at right now?
Y'all heard the man. Get the likes up, get the shares up, y'all.
50 likes.
You know what I mean?
Really cool stuff, man.
Thank you, Stoney. I appreciate that, brother.
Some stuff that make a serial killer puke, but I'm here to tell you guys, look, what it takes on here, you guys got to support. You got to share on all your social media sites. You got to back this guy, and you got to stand behind him and push to get his numbers up, because it's the only way it's going to save him. Once a guy like me comes on this platform and shows some of the stuff that I show, it's the only thing that's going to save his ass. Just here to tell you.
He ain't joking, guys, because even if I go do the show over on Rumble, I'm a ruffle feathers over there to where they might want to do some stuff over here. I'm just saying. It's
Look,
like that.
I literally had my channel taken, and I'm fighting with attorney to get my channel back. 976,000 subscribers 4 times. And this last time is the last time. I got it back 3 times. This is the last time they ever take it again, and I will own YouTube. Just didn't tell you. And we already hacked them, and they know we did, and we took YouTube from them. Oh, yeah, it was a big deal. I got that on video, too, so just saying. Just asking. Anyway, let's go.
Let's go. I can't wait, though. I can't wait, but let's get into it.
My backyard, when I told Brad to beat Brits, it was in my living room in front of everybody. That's just the person I am. I'm not going to be all bashful and sidestep somebody and jump all around. If there's a problem, I'm fucking bringing it up to the surface. We're going to take care of it right here, right now. If we can get past it, we get past it. If not, everybody go their own ways. And he picked up officer because of me. While he was going through his divorce with apparently the kid's mom is not Amber. Can't remember the broad's name. He was staying with his parents. Okay. His excuse is, we had found out that he was going to church, Christian church, every weekend, and then he was coming to my house and playing Austin True. And I'm not one of those half in, half out guys either. I'm serious about this lifestyle. I love Austin True. It's who I am. It's who I've been for a long time. And I don't like the phony shit. And it's like, Brad, if you've been going to church, dude, well, I go to church every Sunday. It's like, well, you're coming over here and you're, in my house with me doing Austin True, bud. You don't do both, man. You need to pick one or the other. You got to either be all in or you're all out. He's like, well, I guess I'm all out then. And that was the end of it. I said, well, grab anything you got in my house and be bricks, bro. He did it. He left the book back there, and I don't remember what happened with that thing, but he never came back for it. He refused to come and get any of this shit. I had some numerous times. Come get your shit, man. I got this stuff in my house. I ain't going to sit there and have that on my conscience, or you call me a thief, so come get it. And then be on your merry way. He never would. He never returned a phone call. He never talked to me again. But that's our fault out was the ceremony gone bad. He was out fucking playing Christian and Austin Tree at the same time. I don't like that.
So that's funny how the story we get from the ex, right? Who, come on, man, the ex saying some stuff about Brad Holden and his friend. Like, how are you supposed to even take that serious, anyways? But that explanation is completely different, like night and day difference between what she's claiming, where these two dudes are the ones that did it at a ceremony, and then they got a fight and they're not friends anymore. Well, he just explains sounds so much more legitimate than the other crap we heard in that paperwork. My lord,
Who's Elvis?
I had to have my girlfriend get on Facebook, and I don't have it, and actually pull up a picture so I can see this dude.
So you have no connection with this guy?
Nobody that I ever met.
Wow.
Huh?
So you have no connection to this guy, Elvis?
Never met the guy, never heard of his name. I was finding out through readings and listening to you and a couple other people I bumped into videos. This cat was down in Rushville, whatever, around that shit brick Johnny Messer. Johnny Messer and his old lady was two off-the-wall humans, just absolute scummy sons of bitches.
Really?
Amy, what the hell is that thing? Johnny Messer's old lady didn't like me and another acquaintance that we had in Indianapolis, and we all sat down at a Cracker Barrel one time or something. When the ventilators got together, the BSE, and we were doing something, eating, and we look over, and she starts pulling out these pill bottles. And it's like, God damn, this bitch is about to have her pharmaceutical buffet right here at the table, dude. I guess whatever, each of their own, as long as she, doesn't embarrass me, whatever. Each of their own. These goddamn pill bottles have bed bugs in them, roly-polies, cockroaches and shit. And we finally realized, like, what the hell's in those bottles, And she's like, oh, they're bugs. I laughed about it, and she's like, no, really, look. These are, she had like 3 or 4 different kind of bugs in there. And I'm like, what in the fuck do you have bugs for in your purse? She's like, oh, when we go to hotels, I'll dump bed bugs next to the bed so we get it for free. Or I go to a restaurant and we'll dump bugs on our plate to get the food for free. And I'm like, are you fucking serious?
That's crazy.
Bro, these are the type of people that were feeding defense these stories. These are the quality of people that were feeding defense these odious freaking BS stories. Like, I don't understand how people could believe the hearsay off those documents.
The other buddy, yeah, me and the other guy with the ventilators, we pulled Johnny to the side and took him outside. We're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, you can't be doing that outside with us. That's not how we hold ourselves. That's not how we stand as ventilators. That is so just disgustingly dishonest and dirty and just low of a human being that's supposed to have pride and, some bit of truth about themselves. And then shortly later, like, we told him, don't ever bring her back around. And we told her at the same time, don't come back around. We don't need that shit. That's disgusting, and that's just something lower than low. So she didn't like us at all from being there at the beginning. And then when we found out that they were running around Rushville, spending counterfeit 20s.
Oh, so they were con artists. They were con artists.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that falls back to that Wokian shit, the trickster, the con artist, the kid killer, the brother killer. I don't like that. And I always picked up those kind of vibes off him. He's just a shady son of a bitch. And you don't know until you hang around with someone long.
And just for people that don't know, like, Loki, basically, in their beliefs, would be pretty much on the same line as Satan, right? Where Satan could use all these certain tricks to get at us, right? To make us fall and stumble. And that's kind of what Loki symbolizes in those religions. So, I mean, you don't have to believe what this gentleman sitting here preaching and what he's saying. You don't have to believe his story of stuff. But what he is saying, the facts that he is giving, I mean, they're pretty on point. He knows what he's talking about. I will say that much.
To pick up on it. Sometimes you get it right away, but other times it takes time. That's why the probate process and the hang-around process with the club back in the day was so long. We're going to find out everything about you. We're going to run a background check on you. We're going to vet you through a private detective, and we're going to watch you for a minimum of a year and a half to 2 years before, you are...
Real quick, let me ask you a question.
Sounds like a prospect.
And they tell
Go ahead, Snow.
So they are leaning for the death penalty on this case, though, right?
Let me see.
I think I heard that. Then there's somebody in the chat was saying it too. Are they pleading death?
Let me check, man. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I
Anybody in chat got the answer to that one? Is he up for the death penalty? Or is it a life one on this?
I think they was trying that. They were trying to put that out there. I think I don't remember exactly, but
Bro, I literally have to search it right now.
No, just let somebody in the chat will do it. You ain't got to do that no more.
Yeah.
You're the superstar out here, bro.
So, I don't know about superstar, bro, but
people will do it for you. They will search it while you're doing your show, and they will let you know. Trust and believe that.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. So if anybody could let us know that little piece of information, that I'd appreciate that greatly. And then also just to give you guys a heads up on the poll, we got 25 votes. We had 92% say yes. Richard Allen is guilty. 8% of you say no. But just give you guys an update on the poll. But let's go ahead and keep going on this.
Quick, I got in the car myself. I drove all the way down to Rushville. And on the way, I'm telling her, pack up all his shit. I want anything that has club-related pictures on it, words on it, every single damn thing that he's gotten while he's been hanging around in a probate. And I said, I'm pulling his patch. I'm coming to get all the shit. And I did. That was me and Johnny Metzger's time around me. But there never was a time there was an Elvis, Fields? Elvis Fields?
Yeah, Elvis Fields.
That dude never came around. We don't recruit. I know this report says, we go out and prey on handicap people and these weak-minded, mongrels of society to do our bidding and shit. Ventilators don't recruit, but I'm going to make that clean and clear. You come to the ventilators, we don't come to you. But, dude, my patch has been retired for 4 or 5 plus years now. Easy. But when I was in the club, people recruit, bud. You came to us. You show us you want to be part of the club, all that shit, and that was the end of it. There is no we going out and recruiting. Every person I've ever known in the VSC, -1. We're talking dudes over 6 foot, 200 pounds, smart, educated, fearless, drug-free, pro-American. And yes, that is a requirement for the VSC, drug-free.
So where does all this racism talk come from? Is it a racist organization?
Okay, so I wish Criminal Mel was still here, and I don't know if she watched the whole interview already, and she still has the opinion that the dude is racist. If he is, I don't know. I'm obviously not down with that. I'm freaking white and Cherokee, and I've had I have multicultural in my family as hell, so I ain't really down with that. But listen to what he says right now, because a lot of people do get certain labels confused with racism, and that might be the situation with him, but I don't know 100%. So if anybody has information on that proving that this dude is 100% a racist, I would love to see it. But that being said, just listen to what he's talking about.
I mean,
Nationalist.
nationalist?
People want to see Americans buying American-made shit, not bumbling up all of our grain and our oil and our agriculture and shipping the shit overseas for bottom dollar, then turning around and buying the same shit back from other countries at top dollar. We would love to see, textile industry come back to America, so we're not, buying sweatshop slave labor crap. We want to see Americans buying American shit, making American shit for the Americans. If you want to call that nationalism, call it nationalism. You want to call it skinhead, call it skinhead. There's an organization out there called the Southern Poverty Law Center. All their assholes, SPLC. It's a group of liberal, left-wing, hard left activists who've been given power by the United States government to stand and point at anybody they want and say racist, terrorist, Nazi, whatever.
What he's talking about, guys, 100% is fact. Well, the stuff that he's talking about right now, whether you agree with him, you like what he's into, or you don't, I will tell you right now, what he is talking about is actual facts. That's how these organizations work. That's how, without getting too political, I'm just going to tell you that's facts. Those are facts.
There is a church in California. I have a magazine. Let me get the actual. Let me let my safe here, bud. I got a call one day from somebody. They're like, hey, man, I'm over at Purdue University. I'm cleaning out, trash cans and shit. I found a magazine in there that looked like someone was trying to throw it away, and I got it out to make sure they really did want to throw it away before I took the trash out. The name of it is The Intelligence Report. It is the Southern Poverty Law Center's quarterly magazine, and I'm in this one. This is spring of 2018, issue number 164. I'm in this for the ventilator shit. Page 24. But this magazine has all the listed hate groups and all the terrorist organizations and all this other shit. Basically, anybody who does not hold their belief structure, their left-wing activist belief structure, they consider a hate group. There is a church in California who has a program that is called American Children First. All the donations this church gets all the funding that they receive from patrons and other people, they buy stuff for actual citizenized American children. Black, brown, yellow, khaki, plaid, it don't matter. American children. Not illegal immigrants, you know, stuff like that. And because they only give to American citizen children, like I said, black ones, brown ones, everything, they're labeled a fucking hate group by the SPLC. That's the kind of people these people are. If you don't believe in their ideologies and you fall in line behind them, you're a hate group.
And guys, like I said, I try not to get political on this. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna keep that for Rumble, even though like a lot of true crime stuff does line up with some political things. I will tell you what he is talking about right now is 100% facts, man. It is facts.
They're labeled the VSE that every single patriot group, pro-American group, pro-Constitution, not pro-government, pro-Constitution, they're all hate groups to these people. Now, at the time this magazine come out, ISIS wasn't in here, and actual real terrorist organizations like that, they weren't labeled in this magazine, but anything that's not their personal view, they'll call you a hate group, skinhead, Nazi. Back when the club was first brought into life, it was first created, there were some hardcore ass sons of bitches in it. There really was. And I ain't calling lying bullshit and smoke screen nobody. DSE had some honky conk sons of bitches in it. There were some bad dudes in there, and some bad shit had happened. Club went through a big reorganization, revamping. A bunch of people were shit back in and shit on their way. And then they were trying to redo the image of the club, you know, start doing things differently, more community-based things like this and that. But it don't matter, man. Once the name is stuck to you by the SPLC, the government just runs with it. So, I mean, it'll always be, they can have gay black guys in there, and it'll still be a racist Nazi skinhead organization. I ain't no fucking skinhead on me. I'm a nationalist, I'll give you that. I'm a constitutional nationalist. I swore no to the Constitution of this country.
Yo, that's a constitutional based nationalist. That's literally, this dude believes in what, I don't know, a majority of what people on the right or the libertarians believe. Like, this dude aligns with most of that stuff is what he's saying. But because, like he explained, his group falls within that group of people that don't align with certain other political parties, that you get labeled a certain way. Literally, that's how it is now. You guys have seen it. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Without getting too political, I'm sure you guys have seen it.
I'm tired of seeing this country bleed and weep and suffer. So that makes me a Nazi bud, and I'll be one.
Well, in the memorandum, they say that the motivation had something to do with one of the victims' mothers dating outside of her race, and that's where it kind of stems from. So they're putting race into it. And
I saw that. I heard you say that.
And then also they brought up Flora because you lived up the street from Flora, and if you're some racist son of a bitch, of course you did that too, right?
Oh yeah. When I lived in Florida is when I first moved out to Carroll County after I got out of Fort Knox Hospital. The quiet, slow place, cheaper. And people live out in Florida and Delphi because it's cheaper, man. It's way cheaper than Lafayette. Lafayette's where Purdue University's at. You know, it's expensive. The house I was living in, there's 3 really big time slumlords out in Carroll County. And 2 of them sit on the city council. So anytime a mention of housing inspector ever comes up in Carroll County, these 2 dudes shoot that shit down. And I mean, they shoot it down fast. So many slum properties, black mold laden insulation under floorboards, and just firebox haphazards and shit. It's bad, man. It really is. The house I was living in Florida, when they first started remodeling it, there was a hole through the roof, a hole through the second level, and snow on the living room floor when they started remodeling this house.
Jeez. The
guy named Paul Ryder, I do believe, he's one of these super slumlords, and he's on the city council. And he's staying behind the churches. And, you know, look at me. I'm a good person, persona, but that's my opinion. So I found out there was black mold in this house, and I moved in there with my oldest 2 children. They were itty-bitties back then.
Yeah, you can get really sick from that.
Yeah, and I've already got bad lung problems from aluminum. Aluminum exposure in my first tour. Like, I got bad aluminum poisoning in my lungs. So
what causes that?
I don't need black mold if I can stay away from it.
What causes aluminum poisoning?
Okay, the area that I lived on in Iraq was right on the edge of Baghdad City. Saddam had multiple properties.
I'm going to tell you all right now, though, I am having the hardest time not responding or reacting to some of this stuff because it falls too close to political stuff. But damn, some of the stuff he's talking about is it's dead on.
Property they lived in full time was the green zone, the big palace smack dab ass in Baghdad. His hunting property turned into a huge military base called the Victory Liberty Compound. It was these 5 bases that basically all grew together in this massive complex, damn near the size of Indianapolis. I mean, I'm not kidding you, it's huge. There's Camp Liberty, Camp Victory, Stryker, BIOP, Baghdad International Airport, and like a prison. Can't remember what the hell the name of it is. The base I lived on was Camp Liberty. And that area was shelled so heavily during the invasion when they were taking ground, when America was taking ground and fighting their way into the country.
Stop the show. Back row Becky's here. Good to see you, Miss Back Row Becky.
A bunch of the bomb casing vaporized in this area. And it's that real powdery sand. Moon dust, as I like to just refer to it. You stomp down and this cloud rises up real slow and just keeps rising. There's a whole lot of aluminum mixture into this shit, and it has really adverse effects on handfuls of people out of, other handfuls of people that are over there, and I'm just one of the fucking bitches.
Hey. Well, we appreciate your service and what you did.
Forever.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, but I got it out of the house with a black mold in it and got us into Delphi. But Florida's just as small as Delphi, so yeah, I literally lived right around the corner from the house fire that the mother ran out of and left her 4 little girls in to burn to death.
Do you remember when it happened?
No one likes to talk about the house, whatever happened.
Bro, I didn't hear, I had to hear this interview first to get the rundown on what happened with that house fire. And I like the fact that in this interview, they touch on every conspiracy people are stuck on revolving around the Delphi murders. Like, really awesome interview. Like, this was done very, 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 very damn good.
And a fire got started inside their apartment, from what I understand. And the mother just up and straight out the goddamn house. She didn't get her kids. She didn't go back in to get her kids. She ran straight out of the house as soon as she knew that there was a fire. And we're talking a small area. It would take you seconds to scoop up kids and haul ass. She ran out of the house and stood there in the yard while that goddamn house burned, and the little girls died there.
Have you heard anything about what might have caused that? You hear anything like out on the street about it? Who might have did it?
No. I was in Delphi at the time. I heard about the house fire, and we saw all the news reports about, all the little girls that went up in it. And it's sad as shit, but it really was. I'm a parent. I got 4 kids too. I get it. I don't know what the hell I would do if I lost one of my 4, let alone all of them. But you best believe I come out looking like a crispy swamp thing. I'm going to paradise, dying in a house fire, retrieving kids, or I'm not going to stand there in the front yard and let all this shit go down. We never heard. There never was a suspected arson. It never was labeled as that, as far as I'm understanding. It was never labeled as arson or anything. The fire was started inside the home.
Real quick, Jeannie Ange says 7 more likes, do a little check, and make sure you hit that thumbs up. Yo, 7 more to hit that 50. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I believe there was an accelerant. Yeah, somebody dumped an accelerant and lit the house on fire.
Oh, well, shit I don't.
That's some private investigators are that's what they're saying. I don't think it's part of the official record yet.
Okay, so right there, Sleuth adds that, right? It's what some private investigators are saying, but it's not part of the official record. So the moment you hear that rumor, to me, like, you just push it to the side at that point, because if there's nothing vetting that and it's just hearsay from somebody that didn't add to the official, story from LE, I can't take it serious, man. It's one of those things where I was like, well, okay, crazy thing happened. Sounds more coincidental than anything. And then it's a small ass town. Of course, you're going to live close to it.
One more quick question. What did you know about Richard Allen living in Delphi, running into him at the bars and shit like that?
In Delphi, I was never really much with bar scenes. I've been a few times. I'll just be honest with you. I did my drinking at home. When they asked me about Allen, I thought that they were talking. I know some other Allens that lived in Delphi. One of them died from an overdose a year ago. He had a brother. So I said, is he related to so-and-so? And they're like, well, no, this is so-and-so, totally different. And I never met the guy. I never seen the damn guy. They even showed me his picture when I went in to speak to police.
Oh, wait, they interviewed you? They interviewed you after they arrested Richard Allen?
My first interviews were at the very beginning of the whole thing back in, 2017. When they brought me back in, the beginning of August, I do believe, was the beginning of August. And that's when they started asking me all the crazy-ass questions about how Austin True can be related to, is Austin True related to Satanism anyway? Is there any satanic rituals? And I'm like, fuck, no, dude. I gave him the rundown and told him, shame on you guys. Whoever put that idea in your head, shame on them too. So, they got shit to do with it.
So were they trying to connect Richard Allen to it in some way?
No, they never, after asking me if I knew him or ever had any interaction with him before, they never mentioned him again. Anytime during the interview where it was just mouth to mouth, or even when I sat through the 4.5-hour polygraph, they were asking a bunch of other questions during the polygraph.
So you must have passed.
Did you anyone? Did you organize anything? Did you personally know, assist, give car rides to, organize, assist? Every damn question in the world. Like I said, everywhere from did you personally take a knife and ever stab anybody? Did you organize anything? Do you know who did it? Every single question I could think of for 4.5 hours. hours.
Well, they didn't mention it in the memorandum, so you must not have failed.
So they've straight grilled him twice, like put him through it all, and he ain't where Richard Allen is. But yet, this is defense's, number one person of interest, right? Him and his buddy Brad. And man, come on, dude. It's just it's such a fucking reach. Apologize, guys. It is though. It is.
Oh, that's why I'm trying to sue the shit. I guarantee you that fucking attorney, he had to have known about it. It was a month before the memorandum came out that I submitted DNA again. It's been on file since I went to Iraq. It's been on file since I got a felony back in the day. And then they took more DNA at the mouth-to-mouth interview beginning of August.
So they must have DNA.
Later, like 4 days later, actually, I came back to the polygraph.
Yeah, they must have DNA then.
Mm-hmm. And we were all told from the beginning.
That's a bit of an assumption, though, by Sleuth right there, where he's like, well, they must have DNA. Well, yeah, or they just cover their bases when they do an investigation and they take everybody's just in case later on some shit pops up. Or later on in trial, when defense is like, well, why did you do this in the investigation? They have to cover all their bases regardless of what they have or what they don't have. Like, there's just certain things that have to be done.
There was no DNA in this case. So when he asked me for DNA, I'm like, so you guys did have DNA in this case. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking for fucking mine. I said, that also begs the question, the hell you doing with Richard Allen in jail?
Like I said right there, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Getting the DNA, getting fingerprints, getting everything from anybody that possibly could be involved, that's just covering your bases. That's part of investigation. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have this or they have that or they do or they don't.
If you're still looking for other people's DNA, that must mean you have DNA in the case. It didn't match. And the state cop kind of sat there staring at me with those doughy lost eyes and shit. Like, well, I mean, it's already in the database. If you want more of it, if you swap out and not spit all over that some bitch and put her little tube, stuck it all over and disappear with it.
Well, we don't know a whole lot about Richard Allen. What do you know about him? Just living in the same town or whatever.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah, he seems like a very private person. He seems like a very private person.
I can tell you what, in a town as small as Delphi, most people know a lot of people. Like, I wasn't a big social bug. I can't stand humans, to be honest. I don't like hanging out in crowds. I don't like having, bar scene shit, concert scene shit. I just don't like being around so many different kinds of human beings, just too many personality clashes. I'm not the kind that's super tolerant of belligerent assholes and, they're rude and inconsiderate dicks. And apparently even being 6'5", 250 pounds, roughly, I'm about to have the word bitch written on my forehead and pen marker that I can't see in the spectrum of light because people love to piss with me, dude.
Well, Mama, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Number 44. Thank you.
Be shocked how many people are like, hey, bro, you want to go out? And it's like, dude, just fucking sit down, kid. Like, really, man, just leave me alone.
Well,
I'm not getting into this. I'm not fucking breaking you up into pieces just because you're trying to prove something to a girl. So I don't go out much. But still, things don't find small, man. Yeah. You normally see everyone in town at least once a week going to the little grocery store, to the Dollar General that they have, or the Walmart, or the Save-A-Lot, or something
the CVS.
like that. You still see people constantly. Never saw the guy once.
No. Well, what do you have to say to any attorneys that might be listening to us talk right now? What do you want to say to them and how you've been affected by what's been going on with the memorandum and what Richard Allen's defense attorney is doing to your life right now? What do you have to say to that? What are your fears?
It's went all the way from my home life. I have 4 kids. Only one of them is out of school, but they're back into college. My 3 sons are still in school, and they've already been being harassed and fucked with. I haven't heard of any really loud, asinine encounters out in the streets, but there's been people who's approached my children already.
Wow.
I'm not super worried about my boys. They're all my size, you know what I mean? And I raised them the way I am. But being harassed, my job, I've had entire shifts of people in my place of employment.
Yo, that's something we preach against, right? Us sane YouTubers, we preach against. Don't be going real life. Don't be showing up at people's work. Don't be harassing their families, like all that stuff. And the defense put his name out there, and that's what he's had to deal with ever since the defense put it out there like that. Like, dude, that was so dirty. And he literally has grounds. He has legal grounds, I do believe, to like do something about it.
Hey, let me ask you a question again.
Okay.
So I don't even know why I'm still in here. You're doing a great job, and they're just sitting here like a dummy listening. But look, do you believe this guy literally may just know him, is from the same area, and just kind of trying to get in where he thinks he fit in?
Wait, say that again.
Like, he may just know the guy, and then he's just trying to make himself something that he's not.
So like might have known him but trying to distance himself from it, or
No, just kind of making this up. Hey, man, I need to tell this story, even though he has no real clue about this guy. You get what I'm saying? About who
well, I honestly think the only reason he's coming out is I don't think we would ever even heard from Patrick Westfall if defense wouldn't have put out that stuff and put his name in it.
I get
I
get it, but is he trying to make it a little bigger than what
Oh,
it
come
is?
on.
What do you?
Come. Well, a lot of dudes like that, like they
Yeah.
try to make themselves something bigger, more important, like you know what I mean, than what they really are. But
Well,
you know,
I'm just sitting here listening to him, and it almost seems like, boy, he is sure adding a lot of stuff that maybe he may or may not know. Doesn't it sound that way?
well, with some of it, like when he's talking about the house fire thing, like you know, him not knowing about the accelerant part. But then again, like I said, I don't even know for a fact if that accelerant part's true or not. That was just
I don't know either.
surprise. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Trust me, I'm taking everything he says with a grain of salt. But
Yep.
I mean, like explaining the fallout between him and Brad Holder, that makes more sense than
There's
what
nothing wrong with hearing this. Absolutely nothing wrong with hearing it. But I'm just saying it just a little far fetched, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I agree with you on some of that, and he definitely talks like one of them dudes that's it's a little, got a big head, definitely got a big head.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in those little parts, right? Those little parts.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong 100%, but it just sounds to me like he's just trying to be somebody that he's maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to get nobody mad at me again, but
No, you're good. Like, no, I get what you're saying. Like, I definitely feel like he's taking the opportunity to not just clear his name, but also make himself seem like, you know what I mean, more important.
like he
than
can
really
write a book
is.
in a year or two.
Yeah. Like he's taking his 15 minutes. He's definitely getting his 15 minutes in. Definitely. So yeah, I'm not buying it all, but I find like some of these parts of this story where that at least that are concerned with what defense put out.
Yeah,
what he's saying sounds more feasible than what defense's story. You know what I mean? But he could be lying. You know, he could be lying. Definitely.
He could be just good at lying. You know.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean, I've come across some pro bullshitters in my life for sure.
Oh yeah, me too. I've really met some winners. But yeah, okay. I was just kind of curious. All right, let's roll.
Let's roll.
You know, threatened to walk out and get a hold of corporate because a pagan cult leader killer Charles Manson type some bitch is working there. Like it's just harassment, mad phone calls. Just I don't even really answer my phone much anymore. Just because I mean, if I don't recognize the number, I'm sure hell not answering it because it's going to be somebody's got something slick to say. It's absolutely shit. It don't matter what I do, how I do it from here on out. When the lie detector test, finally they have to admit, oh, you know, I just have this, you know, I had such a big information dump, I didn't have a chance to look at it. Horse shit.
That's big.
I'm still going to be known as the pagan cult leader killer Delphi.
Yeah, because you're not on trial. You're not on trial.
Huh?
You're not on trial, so
What?
all they have to do is make you look guilty in the public's eye. That's it.
Yeah, and they have. And it will be that way forever. When documentaries come out years down the road, my name's going to be in it. And I'm going to have to keep going through all this shit over and over again, trying to be like, hey, look, you know, this is the situation. This lawyer was just being a scummy human being in this process. I get his job, and I do.
No, they're going to write a book or something. No, they're going above and beyond. I'm pretty sure that Richard Allen is getting ready to confess, and they're telling him, no, just let us do our job, because they want to drag this out. They want to write a book. They want to make a movie. They want to do whatever it is, and they don't care if they use people like you to do it.
I agree. I ain't going to disagree with that 1%. But
well, how can attorneys get a hold of you?
Horribly. And now my son, they just filed seven new pieces of paper end of last week, and he's going to explain how he I guess he was aware that I was interviewed again, but he never mentioned that damn polygraph or the DNA I submitted. Yep. But they even have my son listed in that court paperwork too now. For some reason, they were trying to question my oldest son, who at that point in time was 12 years old. 12 years old. And just as I was walking out of my polygraph, they were already on the phone to my son, who's 18 now, asking what he was doing back in those days where he was in school. He was in school concession. I was in school. Well, you know you were in school. Like when I was 12 and my dad don't play games. If it's like for school, you go to school and you keep your grades good, you keep your room clean. You know, the school's in. We're in school. My dad doesn't play those games. Well, you know, he's like, look, I only got me in school and asked him if I was there. All I can tell you, this was 6 years ago. I was 12. I don't know.
And they got your alibi, right? They mentioned that you're at home with your son.
Yeah, the FBI, like I said, they came to my house. They sat down with me at the table. They even made comments about the ventilator shit. Like, I mean, I remembered intently, what's that ring stand for? What's that flag on the wall? And I'm like, gentlemen, I know who you guys are. You guys know who I am. I know that big, thick folder on the bottom there is a little dossier about me. Let's just cut the bullshit and get down to it, you know? And they were like, fair enough. And we sat and talked about everything. They were in my house for over an hour. So I try to tell these cops, dude, I've had my ass rocked in Afghanistan, Iraq. I've been knocked out. I got bad memory problems. Like, I got neural damage and shit. And like, it affects my life pretty bad, man. I can barely remember what I have for breakfast most days. And that's no bullshit. I'm not going to remember what I was doing 6 years ago. Said that the FBI has a folder from an interview they set down at my table in my living room and did with me. If you guys want to refresh your brain caps, go get that piece of paper out and read it. It's going to give you a better explanation of what I was doing then than I ever could now. There's no way I ever could. I knew I lived in Delphi. I knew I had a red Ford Flex with a white roof. And I know I had my 4 kids at the house. I was dating a girl who wound up becoming my wife. I'm divorcing now. And that's about all I can tell you about those days, bud.
So what are you looking to do? Are you going to try to sue Richard Allen's defense team? How
Absolutely. I'm going after everyone. And I'd really like to see his odor report. I'd like to know what was in it so I have an idea of just how twisted up this dude was taking everything, because if he's just being a parrot, if he's just clickbait parodying shit from the odor report straight over into the memorandum, there's not a whole lot that I can do. I have found that out so far. But he's just flat out just twisting and twisting everything into a big spiral. That's what I can, but until that odor report is able to be seen, I don't know. And that's what the libel attorney, he pretty much, the one attorney I did talk to, he pretty much kind of like he made up his mind before he called me back. That he wasn't going to be interested in the shit because everything I said was, well, but this and but that. It's like, look, dude, you ain't interested in it. Just fucking say it. Get off the phone with me so I can move on to the next law firm. And
well, let's say there is an attorney that is interested in maybe taking it. You want them to email me and then me send you their number, or?
That'd be great. I'm currently going to be calling the Indiana Bar Association today. I'm going to get a more detailed list of libel defamation attorneys. And I'm going to contact the Indiana University, Purdue University, IUPUI Law School down in Indy to see if there's any young, foaming at the mouth, ready to make a name for themselves law students that, you know, want to jump on this bandwagon and make a name for themselves, because I don't think it's going to be hard to prove just absolute horseshit, slander, libel from this attorney and the way he did things. And
yeah, it was pretty dirty.
I don't think it's going to be hard.
It was pretty dirty what they did. So just before we end this, and hopefully we can do a follow-up. What do you say, like a couple days maybe from now?
Shit, call me whatever you want, man. I ain't mad about it.
Okay, so I'll probably just edit the beginning of this and then might go over it in a live stream today. So if you want to jump in the chat or whatever and hang out there and answer some questions, that'd be cool. I'll probably just edit the beginning when we first jumped on the phone. But before we end the call, what have you heard, you know, about what might have happened out there in Delphi?
Asked the question at the end of the interview with the state police. I let them sons of bitches pissed. They asked me the same question. I told them, you guys don't want to know my opinion. They insisted, so I gave it to them both girls.
Check this out, what he's about to say. What he's about to say, it kind of blew my mind. I'll be honest with y'all. It kind of blew my mind. And criminal med, honestly, the only reason politics propped up today in this criminal med is because of what came up in this interview. So it's not something I want to be doing over here with the politics. Yeah, that's not going to be a norm. We'll do that somewhere else, definitely, because it seems like I have a whole lot of subscribers, a whole lot more subscribers than I thought in this group of people that want to hear it. But that definitely, we're going to save that for a different place, most definitely. But listen to what he's about to say. This shit blew my mind. It blew my mind.
There is something absolutely down, dark, and dirty in Carroll County, Indiana. Everyone who lives there knows it. Most people ain't got the balls to say it. I have for years, and that's what's always put me in the crosshairs. This Nick McClellan hates my guts. The law enforcement out there hates my guts. I've had to go to the mayor's office, the previous mayor, and the former police chief's office and tell them, you guys got goddamn cops that are constantly sitting across the street from my house watching me. Getting the hell out of here. I don't care if you like to do that. I'm telling you, it was a ordeal. My opinion, with the dirty sideways shit that's going on in the police department, Nick McClellan is a dirty son of a bitch. He absolutely is a backdoor, scandalous, manipulative human being. He's got people sitting in the county jails on no bond holds like he's in their old lady's DM trying to get with them. And I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
He has family in the police department. He has families in the courthouse. Then McClellan's got a pretty good hold over this town. We've had a cop shortly around the time of this Abby Libby incident. They pulled over a couple girls in town. And something in the lines of some sexual shit's going to go down if you guys want to get out of this ticket, basically. One of the girls was recording it. That cop was arrested on a Friday and had resigned by Monday, so he couldn't be charged with anything. That qualified immunity horse shit that prosecutors and cops have. Cover this dude's ass. Never made no big mainstream fuss or anything about it.
Please warn me if you're going there. I am definitely a majority and don't need the hate. Thank you. Was somebody hating on you? Because like, if there was any hate in the political conversation that was happening, y'all please no hate here. No, I don't care what it's over. Like I don't want that. Like, so definitely we'll keep the politics out of the chat here on the True Crime channel from now on, please. I definitely don't want people that I have a lot of respect for feeling any certain way about it. You know what I mean?
We had a judge before Diener, and now, in my opinion, the guy had a good personality. He was a fair judge. He was calm, level-headed, and he kept Nick McClelland at bay with his just excessive lust for fucking going after people in the courtroom. Also, Curtis Fouts, Judge Fouts, had to resign because he got caught on a live stream at an escort's house.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Dude, get it how you want it. I ain't mad. If you want to go out and get your jollies off, man. Dude liked winning. He liked getting it. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and be mad. I mean, he wasn't going out and doing nothing perverted with underage girls, as far as I know. But there was a disagreement going down between him and a girl's house that he was currently at. And he was basically in the line of telling her something's going to happen, and it's going to happen this way, or I'm going to get the boss involved. And the girl was happening to be live streaming this shit, so the judge walking back and forth in his underwear in her apartment or wherever. But Nick McClelland drives around Carroll County, and his front vanity plate is the boss.
What?
There's a lot of dark, dirty crap. My opinion, this is somebody in the city council, somebody in the police, courthouse, something in that circle, that group. The reason that they ain't found who they're looking for is because they're looking out and not in. This is somebody in their freaking circle, their freaking group.
Do you know Dan Doolin?
And that's let's believe the reason that cop killed himself in the park.
Oh yeah, I know all about that.
The cover up that's going on. Yes, the reason everyone believes the reason that cop. Now this ain't. I don't have hard factual evidence. That cop killed himself over the cover up, and he couldn't deal with it. That's why he killed himself.
That cop killing himself blew my mind.
Before we get out of here, what?
Bro, when he just got into this part of the interview, like I was like, okay, everything's tracking, right? I'm like, man, everything he's saying is kind of like debunking what the defense said. And then he went into that, and I was like, whoa. Wait up. We just went from one conspiracy trying to figure out exactly what the real thing is, and then all of a sudden he dropped all that on me, and I was like, oh.
But that was a big deal. That was a big deal a while back, and then all of a sudden it just fell off the planet like it didn't even exist. Did you notice that?
Yeah. So when he brought it back up, and I was like, oh, damn, dude.
It's almost like you forgot, and it was like a kick in the ass or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then like look at what we're hearing from that article I read earlier, right? Where we like they're investigating it, and like we might look at a whole defense changeover. Like, dude, I don't know, man. I definitely know I don't believe in the onus thing, but I definitely am in the point where I still feel like it's Richard Allen and he's connected to that group of CP people. But in that CP ring, who else is in that ring? Is it uppers? Is it higher ups? Like, dude, I don't know, man. At this point, I'm like,
I guarantee it's got. Well, I can't guarantee shit, but I just say that because it sounds good, I guess. But there has got to be some powerful people because look, they come in all shapes and sizes, all forms. You never know their nationalities. You don't know what they are.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be your next door neighbor, or it could be your damn kid.
Bro, so he messed me up with that, dude. He messed me up with that one.
You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, you never ever know. You know, you don't ever want to think that way, but I mean, realistically, it does happen. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'd shake mine like a pit bull, but you know, I don't know. I'm just either way, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, real quick, can I address something? Look, guys, politics accidentally stepped out of line here or something, and people got their butt hurt or feelings hurt. It's over, and just like everybody, just chill out, man, and let's get through this because actually, this is a good topic, and we didn't go that route very long. It just kind of came and went, so we're done.
Yeah.
Everybody enjoy.
Yeah, definitely, guys. So if anybody got upset, apologize. Sorry that it got into that, but we're past it. And we done. Ain't no more politics. All right, I promise. We keep that for another channel.
Don't say that either, because you know what? Politics pop up in this whole thing all the time. You know that as well as I.
Yeah, but you know what? I've already made a decision a while ago, though, that I'm gonna keep that aspect of it.
But it don't mean you, bro.
Oh no, I
mean, you could have somebody on your channel or play a video, and it literally has it just bits and pieces in there. Either way, good luck.
But I get what you're saying. I just don't want heavy debate about it in the chat. People getting upset. Like, I want this to be a place where people feel comfortable coming and talking about true crime.
People do love talking politics, though.
Oh no, I get you. That's why I want to have another part over there on Rumble where we can talk about everything. So,
but yeah, I mean, I seen your. Did you see who it was in the chat? It just kind of, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let's all just get along, and yeah, politics, we'll leave it out. We'll try to anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Rebecca and 1965. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Says
hey, hit the like button for us.
Yeah, definitely hit that like button. Delphi Law Department is dirty. Drive careful through that. Okay, she's just saying that area they be dirty. Them cops be dirty. Hey. All right, let's finish up. Let's finish this up, and yeah, I think we're almost done though. I think we're almost done on it.
I'm out of time.
That state cop sat there and just stopped talking. He was pissed.
Pat, I'm out of time.
You asked for it, and that's my answer.
I got to get out of here, but I just want to know, what do you have to say to people who are out there right now who say, oh, well, he's a guilty son of a bitch. He's a low down, dirty skinhead. He's a killer. What do you have to say to those people who are accusing you with no real proof other than what was said in this memorandum, which is already filled with half truths, if not bold-faced lies? What do you have to say to those people?
They're going to be who they're going to be. It's human nature to always want to latch on to the deepest, darkest, ugliest information you can get and hold on to it. It's human nature. I get it, but it doesn't mean that they're right, and it'll never make them right, no matter how angry and bitter they are about it or how much crap that they talk. People are going to talk. And assholes like me went overseas to make sure they got that right.
Yeah, and I appreciate everything you did. Thank you for your service. I'll follow up with you. Like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll air this tonight at some point. If you want to answer questions in the chat, that'd be great, man.
I'm not sure if I'm all the way subscribed and joined in and everything, but I'm pretty sure I have been able to.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. So I want to thank.
All right, guys, that's it on the Westfall interview, and that's pretty much all we had lined up for this live. Yeah, man, I don't know what to think now. I don't know what to think. I definitely know what I don't think, and it's I don't think Odinist did this, but now it's like, man, who all else is involved? And
do me a favor, not to cut you off real quick. Don't let my decision or my thing sway you in any way, because it's just an opinion is what I give. So just don't let it sway you. I just throw it out and get the mind going, you know?
Yeah, no, same way. That's what I like. I like hearing everybody's different opinions coming in. Every live job to try to get people to jump up here and like give their piece, give everybody ample opportunity to do that.
Oh, for a panel to be up here, you need to do a panel. We just need to get it in and talk about it. Everything.
Yeah, no, I'm down for panels. It's just when I do them, I want to do them a little bit different than most people do. I want it very organized, and I want the chat involved.
Chaos.
Yes, exactly. And I want chat involved, though, because a lot of chat gets left out on panels, and I don't like that. The chat always has good stuff to add to the conversation. So I'm figuring out how I want to do it, but I got to get more people that are willing to get up here at all. You know what I mean? So
they will. In time, a lot of people will. And I didn't mean to change the subject because you were doing good. I just wanted to put it out there that, look, don't let me change your decision. If you're with something and I'm not on the same page, we don't have to be on the same page. So I guarantee you, I'm not going to agree with you if I don't believe in it. I'm here to tell you.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I'm the same way. That article though, and that interview right there, that article and that interview.
What's your real opinion on the whole thing? That's what I want to know.
I'm still, look, dude, my damn, when he dropped all that corruption and stuff that he's talking about at the end, that kind of messes with me a little bit. But I'm still with Richard Allen did it. Richard Allen's connected to a bunch of CP people, and those are who got them girls out there. But now I'm at the point where I think some of those people that are in that CP ring, they might actually be some higher ups. So maybe there is, I don't know, some people covering their asses here and there. That's kind of where I am.
Got big time sheriffs and shit that was all involved in this stuff in the city I live in. Not exact same situation, but a lot of crazy crap. Yeah, over the years we've had some really crazy shit happen with some of the sheriffs and shit in our fine little town establishment here.
Yep.
It happens, dude.
But that's where I am with my opinion on it. I think Richard Allen's a sadist, and I wouldn't be surprised if he'd done this before. He would have done it again had he not.
Come on, man! This ain't his first rodeo. It ain't none of these guys' first rodeo. This is just the one that got him caught up a little bit. These guys don't just wake up one day and go, "Oh, I gotta use the restroom and I'm gonna go find a little baby." They don't do that.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I mean,
You ain't lying.
this goes back a long way, bro. And I'm sorry. I look, I speak it like I think it, and I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You don't just wake up one day and go, "Wow, look at that neighbor's kid over there." You don't do that shit.
Yep. And then it's like then I'll have people are like, well, the witnesses have differing descriptions of people and the sketches. I'll tell you, yeah, but we have a video of the dude on the bridge. We
Look
literally
at
have
the
a video
left
of the
hand
dude.
because we don't want you to see what we're doing with the right hand. That's
Yeah.
smoke and mirrors, bro. You'll see a lot of it in this true crime. And literally, I do politics. I'm going to tell you, I do politics. Everybody knows me as big politics. You can't make this shit up news. That's my politic channel. Stony Stone, you can't make this shit up news. No brainer. I mean, it is. You can't make it up. But anyway, I'm telling you for a fact. I'm telling you not to cut you off because you're doing the right thing and you're on top of your shit. But a lot of these people are going to smoke and mirror your ass. A lot of the cases that you're going to cover are going to be smoke and mirror because they mix it up so you don't know what the hell you're thinking. And then they try to make you look stupid, so you got to defend yourself more than actually tell the story of what they're doing. Disgusting.
I trust me, I get it, man. I get it.
I've had it done to me many years ago. That's how I know. I'm just saying. I had people that I knew were guilty of what they did on my show, and I was talking to them, and they had the whole damn thing. They had everybody. Look, there was over 2,000 people watching, and they had them all arguing and fighting in the chat. I had to shut it down. And then when people started realizing, hey, this guy is guilty of shit, they were all like, oh my God. And he was on your platform. And I said, we couldn't even get to that part of it. I mean, you'll see it's a smoke and mirror thing. And look, criminals are criminal for a reason. They're damn good at it. So when they start getting caught, that means they're slipping.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you snatch their ass. And that's when you got them. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I get to rambling. I'm sorry.
It's cool, brother. I do the same thing, man. I do the same thing.
It just pisses me off. And my language ain't perfect, but I try to watch it. But man, it pisses me off. How can you look at a little baby and have any kind of thought besides, damn, I want to spoil that kid and give them whatever they want. Let's buy them a new car or something, send them to college. I don't understand it. I just don't get it.
I'm right there with you, man. Like I cover these cases, some of these cases, man, covering them. It takes a lot out of me not to, go into the full,
Mafia.
Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard. I have to hold back quite a bit, honestly. I'm right there with you on it.
Look, so real quick, did you hear about real quick? I want to just make a little thing on this if I can see it. Oh yeah, Presley Grayson. Did you hear about that? The little 4-year-old girl that had an Amber Alert the other day.
No, I didn't.
Real quick, let me throw this by you. I want your opinion, not change the subject, but I'm just curious. So her dad took off with her.
Okay.
Dad. Is that a bad situation? I mean, how should we think about that?
The dad took off with her?
The biological father went and snatched her up. There's got to be something going on for him to have done that, right?
You'd think 9 times out of 10, you would think that there would be a reason, right? But
well, he just turned himself in the other couple days ago, and I've been keeping an eye on it, and it just kind of plays on my mind all these fathers that take off with their kids because of why? Court systems. So, I mean, court systems do this. If I'm not going to do it right now, but when you get ready and we do this, I'm going to show you some high up people that were involved in some of this stuff that we're talking about here that will blow your mind, and it just puts them right in the middle of it. And then they take your children from you.
Dude, trust me, dude. We're gonna have some good shows over on Rumble because you speaking of my soul right now, bro, and it's hard for me to just keep it right there. We'd be getting into a whole other conversation on my ruffle feathers. So
anyway, go ahead with what you're saying, man. I'm just curious. Go ahead.
All right.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say thank you very much for having me, and nice to meet your mom. She's a trip and she's fun. And everybody else in the chat room, good to see you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Let's do this. Let's get him where he needs to be. And thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you, Stoney. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming up.
Let's, guys. Keep them babies safe.
For sure. 100. All right, guys. Thank you, Stony, for coming up and giving us your opinions. Man, you guys, if I can get more of y'all up here, right like that, just like that, y'all can come up here. You can rock with me on the reviews when we're going over stuff and give your opinions, interject. Like, I need more of y'all to come up here. Like, that's what I want in this community, for us to start getting to where everybody's comfortable coming up. We can start doing some panels. And like I said, when we get to the panels, they will be organized. Chat will be involved with it. I will moderate the panels. Like, we're going to do this professional, for real. But you guys got to start coming up here, man. When I drop them links, man, start coming up. Let's see. What's Stoney's website? Yo, Stone, will you let them know if you're still here, let them know in chat what their website is, so they go check that out. But all right, guys. So that was it. That's all I had as planned for this Delphi stuff. I say that's all I had planned. That was a lot, guys. And we fit it in 2 hours, which is pretty good for us. We went through quite a bit. I feel like I'm less confused about certain things, and I'm more confused about other things now. It's definitely going to be crazy, right, until we get to the trial. But in my full opinion, I feel at this point, with everything defense has done, it's maybe a little bit of shadiness on the prosecution side. I think at this point, that judge should just throw the whole damn defense team out. Let's get it started over fresh. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. You know what I mean? Let me jump over here at the poll real quick, see what you guys are saying. So right now, the poll is 33 votes, 79% yes, and 21% no on the poll, guys. Let me see what else y'all are saying in chat. Thank you, Criminal Med. Thank you, Criminal Med, for dropping Stony stuff. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, and then also too, guys. Is Turtle Island tonight? Because I've been live, so I haven't seen if Dolly posted anything. Have you guys got any notices yet? Is it happening tonight? Let me see what else. Yeah, we were like 5 short of that 50 mark too, guys. We were almost there. 5 more likes and we would have had it. Misty Johnson says, "Thank you, guys. Great show. Lots of info." Thank you, Misty. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it here. Let's see what else y'all are saying. All defense did was complain. And Stoney says 9:30 Eastern, right? 9:30 Eastern for Turtle Island. So I think that's like, I don't know. I think it's, let me check. I'm horrible with the military time, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm bad about it. Let's see. So Dolly Vision. So 7 o'clock for my Cali people out here on the West Coast, 7 o'clock, Turtle Island, baby, going down tonight. Can you all show up and vote for your boy? I appreciate it greatly, because this community, this channel, we got what it takes, man. We got what it takes to take that belt home. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Pat Gaines says, "Thank you, TPP. Content was very informative as usual. Loved it." Man, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know that the Delphi thing gets a little bit, for some people, it's a little bit crazy. Hearing opposing opinions can be a little bit, triggering sometimes, but I felt like it was a good live. And I apologize to all those people that, might have been offended by the politics that were popping off. We'll keep that politics stuff to, let's keep it to nothing. Like, if it pops up, let's let it go, y'all. Let's let it go. And like I said, for those people that are interested in that, that's where I've already told you guys about it. That's where I'll be doing the Rumble thing. So now we got Stony wants to join in on that Rumble stuff. And I think Rooster also said, our attorney, he's going to be wanting to get up on that Rumble stuff too, because he's got stuff to say that you can't say on YouTube. You know what I mean? So let me see what else you're all saying. All right. Cool. Right on, guys. Are you in Cali, Misty Johnson? Yep, I'm in Cali, Misty Johnson. 2 more likes, Genie ads. 2 more likes, guys. 2 more likes. Hit that 50. Genie Ange, it will be 7 our time, TPP. Yes, ma'am. All right. Man, I really am looking forward to Turtle Island tonight, guys. Man, we've been kicking it all day, it feels like, and I'm just ready to take that energy over and conquer the island, baby. Conquer the island. There you guys go. True crime with Stony Stone. Oh, sweet. We at 50? Did we hit 50? Oh, we have 50, guys. Thank you guys so much. Stony, thank you, brother. Thank you. Melinda. Yo, Melinda, we just covered the interview, the Westfall interview, right? We just covered that. And I saw your name pop up in Sleuth the Intuition's chat. It was pretty cool. I like him. He's solid, man. He's solid. Misty Johnson, you in Cali too, Oakdale. All right, Cali girl, right on. I'm getting some more Cali subscribers. Most of my people be back east and in other areas that ain't Cali, but I'm starting to get more Cali people. It's cool. Melinda, did you hit that like, yo? The chosen one has spoken. All right, sweet. Thank you, Stoney. Like I said, I appreciate it, man. We had it. We hit that 50, baby. Oh shit! Did Dolly change it now? Hey. I felt like Dolly earlier because I kept having to change my start time. I was like, dang, man, I want to go live. And then stuff kept popping up. So let's see. True Crime Stone. Thank you, Criminal Med, for dropping those links. Thank you. It's at 51. Great job, guys. Thank you guys so much for getting us to that 50 mark and past. You guys rock. Thank you for sharing. Replay gang, you made it this far. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out this long, man. I don't know how you guys do it with me. I really don't. All right. Okay, guys. Let me see. Okay. Looks like I got everything in chat. Let me go ahead and give the shout outs real quick. The donation shout outs for the month. Month of October so far, we have Sweet Misery True Crime, Miss Jeannie Ange, Miss Dawn, Sassy 7, Criminal Med, BM Turtle Madness with 3 donos already this month, Darzilla, and Stony Stone. Thank you all. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you all. The channel, the community, we all appreciate it. We're growing, guys. We freaking growing. Let me see. Yes, Pack Games, thank you. My mods, it's the best mods in the game over here, baby. Best mods in the game. 100%. I can say that with confidence. Best mods in the game. All right. Okay, guys. You know how I be. You know how I do those 30-minute goodbyes. So we're going to be here for another hour if I don't wrap it up. So thank you guys for being here. Much love to everybody that's donated. Much love to everybody that hits some likes, shows up, hits some shares, and tells their friends about me in other chat rooms. Oh, I see that. And I get feedback on it. You guys be telling other people in other people's chat about me. I know it's kind of taboo, but I still appreciate it. Y'all. Let me see. Tom, text me, please. New phone doesn't have your number. I got you, brother. I'll text you, brother. I got you. You want me to? Okay. You still got the same number. I'll just text your old number. That's still the same, just new phone. I got you. I'll send it. Okay, guys. Let's do this. Let's wrap this up, guys. Let's wrap it up. Change that out. I always forget to change the screen too when I go to. So I'm on this little tiny screen when I'm telling you guys goodbye. I get mad at myself every time I do. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for being there. I'm praying and hoping I see all at Turtle Island tonight. Let's go take it over, baby. You know we can. We got the numbers. Man, come on. We know who the best channel community is. 100%. So I'll see you guys there tonight. Thank you for being here. I hope you all enjoyed the live. Hope you all enjoyed the discussion. Yeah. Let's see. What am I missing? Oh, yeah. Links to all the socials, to my email, and to donations are in the description for the video. They're also in the description for the channel. If you leave a donation, leave your screen name, leave me, either a note to me to tell me how the channel's doing, or if there's something you want me to read to the community, as long as it's, it's decent to be reading to people, I'll read it. Other than that, guys, thank you guys for being here. Much love, y'all. It's your boy, the real Piscine Predator, aka TPP, baby. Till next video or next live, I'm out, y'all. Much love. Peace.